Are you ready, Dan? I don't know, Zach. I'm kind of scared. Me too. Let's do it.
I've been around this world, yet I see no end. All shall fade to black again and again. This storm that's broken me, my only friend, yeah. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river ain't no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back. Withdrawn, slip away just to find myself. The door is closed again, the only one left. This storm that's broken me, my only friend, yeah. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river ain't no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river ain't no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river ain't no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river ain't no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back.
Larry, yeah, you got it. Hey guys. Yes, that is oh no, you didn't get it. I thought I saw it's Black Label Society. I was hoping someone would get it. Zach Wild from Ozzy's guitarist there for a minute. It was his band. Love that song. Love that song. That's actually my best friend and I. That's kind of like our song. Kind of tragic or I don't know. But yeah, it's a good band. If you guys have never listened to them, you should definitely do so. That song is called In This River. He wrote that song, Zach Wild did, for Dimebag Darrell from Megadeth. You guys ever heard of Megadeth? Hey, Smiley. Hey, Texas. Larry, Blues Girl. What's up? What's up? Cherokee Girl. Baker Chick. What's up? Okay, Blues. Tink C. What's up? Beautiful. Sinister. Hey. It's been a minute, guys. I know I've been gone for a while. I know I've seen, yeah. Hey, baby JoJo. Pantera. Yeah. Sorry. I'm kind of out of it tonight. And I've been listening to music all day. I've got Megadeth up on my screen. That's probably why I said it. I don't know. There's so many fucking good songs I haven't heard in forever. I've spent the day listening to music and just cleaning. No, I'm feeling better. I thought I was going to die there for a fucking minute. I didn't know what was wrong. I had a migraine for over a week. Yeah, I have those. I'm old. I have blonde moments. But I mean, I grew up listening to all these bands. I remember going up to Legend Valley. It's like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours from where I'm at, where I live at right now. And we went there because we were going to see this one band, and I can never think of the fucking name of this band. But it's like they were real big in the 70s. And my brother, if I would ask him, he'd know instantly. But the cool part was that it just so happened that George Jones had caught a ride with them, because I don't know why. And George Jones got up and performed. So I got to see George Jones perform, which was pretty cool. Pretty cool. This was before I had children and I could go off on long weekends like that. So, yeah. Pretty cool shit. But while I've been gone, I was catching up last night and today, and some bitches are getting out of pocket. And before I even get started, I want to play a video to remind one person they're who they are, what they're about. And I figured, since this person doesn't really listen to my advice, I would play a clip of one of her new bestie, and let her tell herself in her own words a little bit about herself. So give me 1 second, because I didn't even prepare today. I was just like, fuck this shit. I don't know. I wasn't even going to come back and even do streams, but I was like, might as well. Because people are getting out of pocket left and right. Okay, here it is. I'm pretty sure. This is how I felt listening to some of the streams I've been listening to. 1 second. Name a song from them. Fuck, you put me on the spot. You asked me too quick. Let me think. I'll think of the lyric while we're listening to this. I could message my brother and ask him. But let's watch this real quick.
Nikki's lost her mind tonight because she has no content. Let's just make this clear. Let's break this down. Let me slobber this out for you, darling Nikki. Let me explain to what you're doing here, okay? You are mentally ill, Nikki, okay? You are, hi, Wendy. You are a very mentally ill woman who has unfortunately loose-fitting dentures, who takes way too many Klonopin at night, and then thinks it's a good decision to hit that live button and make a fool out of yourself every single fucking night with all the threats and all the this and all the that, and you're this, and you don't play by rules, and you don't do nothing that anybody socially expects of you because you're that big of a fucking, anarchist. You're Nikki doesn't follow the rules, and good luck ever holding me accountable because I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
Hey, Robbie.
They wouldn't even find me guilty in a court of law. Why do you talk like this now, Nikki? Why are you so close to your mic, Nikki? Talking like this. You sound like a fucking creep. Nikki. Nikki, do you want me to emphasize my point by saying your name a very unnatural amount of times? Nikki. 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 You sound like an absolute weirdo. I find it to be hilarious, but you really are just embarrassing yourself. Nikki's lost her mind tonight because she has no content. Let's just make this clear. Let's break this down. Let me slobber this out for you, darling Nikki. Let me explain to what you're doing here, okay? You are mentally ill, Nikki, okay? You are, hi, Wendy. You are a very mentally ill woman who has unfortunately loose-fitting dentures, who takes way too many Klonopin at night, and then thinks it's a good decision to hit that live button and make a fool out of yourself every single fucking night with all the threats and all the this and all the that, and you're this, and you don't play by rules, and you don't do nothing that anybody socially expects of you because you're that big of a fucking, anarchist. You're Nikki doesn't follow the rules, and good luck ever holding me accountable because I'm crazy. I'm crazy. They wouldn't even find me guilty in a court of law. Why do you talk like this now, Nikki? Why are you so close to your mic, Nikki? Talking like this. You sound like a fucking creep. Nikki. Nikki, do you want me to emphasize my point by saying your name a very unnatural amount of times? Nikki. 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 You sound like an absolute weirdo. I find it to be hilarious, but you really are just embarrassing yourself. Nikki's lost her mind tonight because she has no content. Let's just make this clear. Let's break this down. Let me slobber this out for you, darling Nikki. Let me explain to what you're doing here, okay?
Out. It started over. So, I very much felt that way. Hey, Aussie, Robbie, Tinksy. Oh, bless your heart. I'm trying. I don't know. I guess I'm. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear that? That loud fucking guy truck noise outside my fucking window. Yay! So, sorry, I should have prepared a little bit more, but I didn't. Hey, Howie. Hey, Peta. Yeah, they are pretty funny. So I guess I need to remind Nikki that of something very, very I already cleared this up once when it came up. But I mean, I heard her making some claims last night that she knows are not true, which doesn't surprise me in the least, but I just want to clear it up one more time. I even got it on or it should pull up. Yep. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Yep.
One of the things that you learn in the Army, specifically the Army values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service.
Wary. No, because as you can see down here, I didn't do this part yet. I never did this. Look at your first tree is free. We never even got that far. These are her favorite TV shows. Young and the Restless, Mama's Family, CPT4, that's the news, Chicago Rescue, Chicago Fire, Judge Judy, and the ID. We didn't.
Hang on. She does tell a lot of porcupines.
So,
yeah.
Oh, shit. Where is it again? Okay. So the fake obituary, right? I just finally fucking got the password. Let me share this with you guys. It's nothing personal because this is just an obituary, but this is what Scotty found.
Okay, I'm going to stop her right there.
No, they're not. Anyway.
Hey, Nikki. Scotty didn't find a fucking thing. Nikki kept plastering her mom's fucking obituary that she made herself on her live stream and crying about that Dave guy sharing all of her shit with her mother's full name, birth date, death date, a picture of what was it? Something yellow flowers. Said they were her favorite or something. You had the whole full ass obituary there. That was very much in completion in the picture that you showed, with the pictures and everything. Okay, you picked out the picture card, had it all there. All I did was search that little name and the fucking website, and it pulled up, and guess what? It said that was a private obituary, and the only person who had access to it was darling Nikki. I took a screenshot. There was no obituary in the fucking screenshot that I posted. It was the name of the website, and at the bottom it said account controlled by, and it had darling Nikki. That's literally all I fucking posted. I did not show your mom's obituary. I did not go look for your fucking mother's obituary. I did not search her name up. You put it on your fucking screen, and I did a little bit of fact checking on your ass. That's what I did. Of course she did. She wants people to use those pictures, right? Why did I do that, Nikki? Why did I do that? Because at the time, you were accusing, was it Wyoming, maybe, of doxing your mom or your sister, or I don't even friggin' remember. With you, it's always something, right? Always something with you. But, well, let me play some more of this, because all of the venom and all of the nasty words that come out of your mouth here, where you insert my name and this person's name and that person's name. How about this? How about you take those names out and say, I, as in you, I am the one that doxed my mother's name and her birth date and her obituary or her death date and where to find her, the obituary I made for him. Hey, Rocket Skitty, no, you're not late. Because you are the only reason, you're the only reason that I went to look that up. And I did not post your mom's fucking obituary. Stop fucking saying that. Well, I mean, she did post those pictures. I'll give you that. Wyoming did post pictures of her sister that I had never personally seen. But I mean, as far as Wyoming can fucking handle herself. I'm not fucking worried about what Wyoming does or doesn't do, because she has zero backbone. Zero fucking backbone. Okay? But Tiffany, I did not dox her mom's obituary at all. All I posted was a picture of the website with it saying that Darling Nikki is who is in control of that account. After she put it up on her fucking screen herself. So her sitting there including my name. No, she was saying it. Hang on, I'll play it. I will play it. She keeps saying this shit. I didn't fucking do that. I wouldn't fucking dox somebody's mom's obituary. That's not my style.
So this is it. Right here.
I've done a lot of shit out here, but doxing obituaries and shit, I don't do that.
Brace yourselves
Never
for
have.
this fake obituary.
Oh, she's not in the drama anymore. Whatever.
It says here, let's make a worthy obituary. Follow these steps to make a beautiful, complete obituary. If you skip some steps, you can always do them later from this obituary page. So
Give it a minute.
right here,
She gets
fill
to the
out
point here
meaningful
in a
facts. These are all the things that we were doing. And the hobbies, the foods, bands, artists, interesting facts. And that's what I did. This is it. This is what I did. This is what she's calling the fake obituary. It was my sisters and I. And we just didn't go through with this. That's all. Now this is private. There's no, it's not.
Mind you, she's saying this is private, you guys. She's saying this is private when she's got her mother's full name. I didn't even know what her mom's name was until she posted it herself. But I wasn't looking into her fucking mom's death, though. I really wasn't. I wasn't looking into her mother's death. Had no fucking reason to. I literally did that. I think she may have even still been live. It was like she showed that and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Because she was trying to say that somebody had went and taken screenshots and given it to that Dave guy. And I was like, no, the only way he could have gotten it was from your page on one of your lives when you put it up there, because it's private. That's the only reason I even posted the screenshot from that website showing that she's the only one that had access to it. I do remember now. Super important to remember here is that tomorrow is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Well, Wyoming got a little bit out of pocket there for a minute. She she was posting pecker pics, and I mean, I'm gonna keep it real, you guys. If you want me to be completely honest, I don't even fuck with those people anymore. Because in my mind, if someone is going to lie about having a child, okay, I can't take anything else they fucking say seriously. She put a lot of shit in a group chat I was in with them that I'm not in anymore. And oh my God, there was like this hustler forum letters between her and her boyfriend, supposedly, and it was shit I never wanted to fucking read about Wyoming and her boyfriend. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. I kind of tuned out at that point because I don't want to know about Wyoming's lady bits. Yes. It was, I mean, I tried being a good friend to her and gave her the best advice I could. But when that started being put in my face when I'm opening a message, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I don't care how good her punani is. I don't care how tight it is. And I don't care. Those are not things I need to know about. Listen, Blues Girl, I'm still freaking traumatized over it. If I had Baker's Chick, if I had to fucking read it, at least you guys get to know I had to read it. And that's what pisses me off is now they're out here saying, oh, Scotty wasn't a good friend. She wasn't a good friend. And I'm like, I was a pretty good fucking friend not to fucking freak out after that happened. Yeah, Chris, I did. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't think you would still send it since, you know, everyone, public enemy number one, but I do appreciate it. I mean, I understand that, but Tiffany, she only has herself to blame. Don't post your mom's entire name, birth date, death date, on an obituary you made yourself and no one else has access to, and then accuse me or someone else that I'm cool with at the time of being the one who put it out there. That didn't happen that way. You know, it just didn't. And that's what bothers me about Nikki is that she has these fantastical fucking claims. And it's like, dude, you did that to your fucking self. I didn't do that to you. If I had done that, I would tell you I had done that. I would have no problem fucking saying I did it. I really wouldn't. I would not. You know? And I was telling fucking Wyoming at the time, dude, stop posting fucking nude pics. Stop. You're going to get yourself in fucking trouble. But, pretty sure she got most of that shit from Katie. I didn't send her that shit. Hey, Jess. Whose nudes? I'm still not fucking sure. Rocket Skitty, I'm still not sure. There were random dick pics. There were pictures of some woman, maybe Wyoming when she was younger, I don't know, with blood play in these pictures. It was, oh my God. That's what I mean. Like, it's been a lot the past 7-8 years. And I'm just, yes. No, they weren't Mrs. P's. No, they weren't Mrs. P's. It was fucking disturbing, dude. And it kind of freaked me out. And I'm not gonna lie, I went silent for a few days after that. Like, I didn't say much of shit in that group, because what in the fuck do you say when someone's doing shit like that? Blood play. Yep. I've got the link pinned if anyone wants to come up and ask me any questions. Hey, Alex. But you can bleach your ears. Unfortunately for me, I could not bleach my eyes. I think that Wyoming is an undercover fucking freak. Like, she's got several pineapples hanging up in her front yard, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh shit, a child just walked in. I gotta watch what I'm saying. I'll be right back. Okay.
Did I hear right? Blood play? Did you say there
Yes.
was blood play?
Yes.
So, in other words, somebody was wolf mooning down on Wyoming. They were going for it.
It was like
Wyoming?
someone, it was the aftermath of that. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting the picture now. Wow. Okay. All right. I just wanted to clear. I thought I heard you say blood play, but I wasn't really sure. She's really taken a turn for the crazy side lately. Wyoming has, and amongst her 14 times quitting YouTube, she's really taken a dark turn. This Wyoming, she's building up some street cred here.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
I mean, I'm telling you, I think that woman has done things that we've only read about in very dirty magazines. That we found hidden in our dad's bathroom. I don't know. Yeah, I know that. I know that's Tiffany. You give me some. I'm not an idiot, you guys. Hang on a second. Okay. See, sissy. Okay. And then it was like the whole, oh, we're the good guys. No, none of us are good guys. I've never prescribed to that. line of thinking, hey,
Hey, sorry, shitty internet.
you're fine. I had a electric box blow out there for a second and had to mute anyway.
The winter loves our style of living, doesn't it?
I swear to God,
Oh,
in my
man.
next life, if I'm not born like an Onassis, I'm kicking someone in the shin.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It ain't easy. Shit. You know, that's the funny thing about out here. Like everybody's so insecure. They seem like they're like with what's going on with Jessica and everything right now in Wyoming and everything like that. Like, listen, you come out here, it's YouTube. You make a fool of yourself, you're gonna get clowned on. That's as simple as that. You start making crazy videos with a filter on your face, like you're camming up. I mean, that video Jessica made this morning, I thought I was watching like one of those Japanese sex dolls.
Oh
It
my
looks-
Lord.
It was the fakest and no teeth, no smile and no teeth. And you know, she doesn't like to smile because she smiles on the inside, Scotty. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, it's that whole emo black eyeliner
Yeah, it's that goth
side
look.
of
I don't-
personality. Mm-hmm.
That's right. I don't need to smile. You see the smile through my eyes. My eyes are smiling.
She's
Well, hey.
smizing. She's smizing.
She's smiling, you know? She's
Oh
getting
my
it done.
God.
But I saw that video and I just said, you know, this chick said to me 7 years ago that she wanted to start a channel and start going live, right? And look, she's younger than me. I consider her like a quasi daughter at the time. You know, I couldn't. I said, you know, you don't want to do. Do you really want to do that? You want to go live and like on YouTube in this community? Why would you do that? They're gonna tear you apart. And can you handle it? And she never did.
I don't think she can, even though she thinks that she's this Billy badass over there, because she's out here issuing me fucking ultimatums when I'm laying in bed with a major migraine for a week and then taking them back the next day saying she changed her mind about it.
You can't do a pre-recorded short video, Jessica, with filters all over the place and then tell Nikki, now it's your turn. Bitch.
Is that what happened? See, I need you to catch me up because I mean, I have seriously been in a room
All right, Scotty.
wide out, like in pain for a week.
Go-
So
Go to Jessica's channel. Are you willing to play her videos here? Or you don't want to take the risk of a strike? Because
yeah,
if you play
I don't
some,
give
you know,
a shit. I can
yeah,
beat
go to her
strikes,
channel.
Jessica. Hey.
All right.
Okay.
She's got a short video that she uploaded this morning, and it's her cammed up. She says she's camming up now. It's Nikki's turn, bitch. But her face and her eyes and everything about her look like one of those real dolls, you know, like those sex dolls that talk. Like I don't know if I see it all the time on the internet. These Japanese dolls that look so real when they speak, but you know they're blinking and it's all twitchy and what the fuck?
Right.
What's up, baby? Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is going on with this woman? Why does she think that's it? Now she cammed up. No, you have to do what Robbie says, Jessica. You got to go live. It's a short video, yeah.
Okay.
Jessica, you got to go live, and we got to see your whole house, bitch. We got to see how you live and how you live.
Okay, I've got one that says the video introduction of Jess K. Is that it?
That's the one. The video
Yeah, I can
introduction
tell.
of the sex robot, Jess K. The what do you call it? The Pog robot.
Well, if you just look at like the different, like scroll through, you can tell when she uses different filters
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah,
her
that's-
chin is a different shape and her face is shaped different in almost every one of these videos.
Yeah. Not by the shape of your chinny chin. Yeah, you can see it in the video. It's really awkward. It's very there's just a blank look on her face, almost like the same look Nikki has on her face in her altered pictures. I said to myself, Nikki needs to answer this video. Nikki needs to take her current avatar, which we've all seen, and animate it, and just respond to Jessica and say, "Here, now I cammed up, bitch."
Or do like Bill used to do and use like the
Yeah, potato,
potato or the
cucumber.
Yeah, or the eggplant, or
Right.
but see what I'm saying here about how, like, if you just look, you can tell when she uses a different filter.
I like these inspirational videos she puts out, though. Your chaos will not interrupt my success. Your your shitty personality won't affect my awesomeness. You are dirt. I am gold.
Buried to you, evidence to karma. Leave the room like a plot twist. Real is rebellion. Be rebellious. Discernment is treason in a room full of ... Oh my lord.
Dot. Jessica, you're so inspiring. I love your short videos, Jessica. There's nothing I like more than having a cup of coffee and listen to a nonchalant Jess short video. I love it.
Oh my goodness. And
Here's
I
the
heard her
introduction.
say that she puts her short videos out because those are more her showing her personality. So what you're saying is that you would only be entertaining in a conversation for 30 seconds to a minute, and it's over.
This is her self-expression. This is her art, her self-expression.
Yes, I want those. The link's pinned. Can you come up or send them to Joe? Or yes, we want those. But I'm gonna mute while I play this real quick because my cat is like wigging out right now on my lap because she just had Sheba, and whenever I give them their wet food, they like freak the fuck out and want to give me all this lovin's and stuff. And I'm gonna have to get her down before she jumps on my laptop. But I'm gonna hit play.
All right. Here's our new robot from Japan.
Well,
You like
hello,
so?
YouTube. Hi, Just K followers. Nonchalantly Just, pick your poison, whichever one you want to choose. So, I know a lot of people have had a lot to say about my looks, and that's too bad. So, in your words, Nikki, it's your turn to come up. This is actually my hair. No, it's not brushed right now, but whatever. Still pretty. These are actually my eyes. See? Look, I have a nose. There's my piercing hole. I'm always going to have an extra chin because I've lost a lot of weight. So for all of you people saying, cam up, do a video, show me who you are, that really isn't her. This is absolutely me. Stay triggered. For the rest of you, have a great morning. Bye.
She's so
Well, hello,
sincere
you
when she
two.
talks.
Hi,
I
Just K
love
followers.
her spunky personality. That's what I like the most about her. She's got a spunky personality. I love it.
She's spunky.
Yeah. She's got a great personality. It plays through. Really, it comes right through when you see her. It shines right through that personality. You caught a couple of her lives recently.
Oh my gosh, Navigator. I was just thinking the same thing when I was watching that. Why do her eyes blink so much?
Yeah.
I think it's the fucking eyeliner.
I don't know what's going on, but she's got to have a
Hey,
filter on her
Sally.
eyes. Maybe she got bags.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
It was creepy. Like, I know, listen, Sinister, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that was AI. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't give a fuck what she looks like, right? I don't. It's the fact that she's trying to insult my fucking intelligence that I have an issue with. That's my issue. I don't care what she looks like. But you don't look like that. Nobody looks like that in reality. No, I mean, I hope not. Like you said, maybe in some Japanese workroom where they make like those sex dolls, they make them to look like that. But the blinking and the why didn't you put your hand over your face to show there weren't any filters?
That would have been terrifying, I think. It showed everything. I don't know what's going on there, but you know, it's, don't try too hard, Jess, to prove yourself. Really, just should have just taken the line you were taking. Really.
I mean, I'm 51, almost 52. I have wrinkles. I have laugh lines. I have, you know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
and
59.
I'm okay with that.
I started out looking like a dude from Bon Jovi and graduated to looking like Saddam Hussein. What the fuck? It happens. Bob was right. I look like Saddam. But, Jess, there's no shame in it. Just own it. Just lean into it.
Yeah, we all get older. And, getting older is a luxury that I know a lot of good people weren't afforded in this life.
Yeah.
And I don't have an issue with it. I do hate, like, the aches and pains. But
Yeah, they're a little annoying sometimes. But
yeah.
you know what? You get a cane, maybe a nice hat, and you
Right.
you walk down the street with a cane and a hat, and you make the Saddam Hussein look work for you. That's what I'm saying. Just own it.
Well, I mean, at one time, right, I looked good when I'd clean up, and I could walk in a room and catch a man's attention and just fine, And I've had that part of my life. At 51, almost 52, I don't need people thinking I look like I'm 25 years old. Like, that's not high up on my list of important things I need to accomplish today.
Right. It's best left to the 25-year-olds to look like 25-year-olds.
Yes. Yes.
They're good at it. They're good
They
at
are.
it. Yeah. Because they look
And
25.
that's like, I can look at my daughters and my nieces and I can see like pieces of me in them. And I'm like, it makes me smile because I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like me when I was their age, Like, I don't need to go back to that. I lived that part of my life. I don't give a shit what people out here think. Not to that extent. Not to do a fucking short video every day of my life. One half of your body it looks like you squished the top half and it's starting to come out the bottom half. Like, stop. I don't know.
Yeah. I'd be more impressed if she just outright cammed up and said, everybody can go fuck yourself. Really. I'd be like, all right, go get him, fatso.
Sinister, I support love. In all shapes, sizes, forms, I support it. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. Let's get to the
What's up,
good
Amy?
part.
Amy coming with receipts, huh?
I'm coming in with some. So she decided to call the courts the other day,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she obviously is bleeping out my name. Jessica is so stupid. How many times have I said the order's not in my name? I've said it multiple times. She can now figure it out. She again lied, calling the court saying I was stalking a child that does not exist. So she wants to go real life on me again. She wants to contact the courts on me again. I'm going to get down to the bottom of this and confirm it through the dad. So I have spoken to her husband. I've sent you the conversation, part of the conversation.
Okay. In my email?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had it with this bitch. She is a liar. There is no child. There is no baby at all. She is a complete liar. What she did the other day with the courts, she did for the people on YouTube to try to prove something that's not even real. Like, she again lied about it.
Scotty, you see that picture on Amy's avatar? That's the
Mhm.
first photo we ever got of Imagine Lynn. That was when she was a newborn.
Hang on, I can maximize it. Aw.
Isn't she adorable?
Yeah.
We love her.
Listen, Ozzy, don't start on me. This is a flip-flop show. I have always said, I'm going to say what I think, whether my friends like it or my enemies like it. I don't care. If it's how I feel about something, it's how I feel about something, you know? Like, and if people really truly like me, I guess they'll stick around. If not, they won't. I don't know. Maybe that's why I've had people fucking come and go as much as I have, is because you're not going to agree about everything all the time, you know? It's part of being a unique human being, is you have your own thoughts about shit, you know?
Yeah, Aussie, you know what? Australians are very secular. They really stick together. You have to think of this more like freestyle, Aussie. Think of this more like freestyle. It's freestyle jamming out here on YouTube. Amy, you sent me a couple of pictures. I can't post anything.
Well, I can tell you, I sent some of her shorts to a couple people in her real life, and they said that is not what she looks like either. She's still the same. These are all AI generated photos, and she's out here trying to make herself to be somebody that she's not. And I wasn't going to like show the conversation between her ex and I, her ex, like the father of Imagine Lynn. But I think it's necessary, since she's choosing to sit there and call the courts and lie to them again. So, you know, and I also found out that what she's doing by lying about this kid and weaponizing it, it's actually illegal. It's actually illegal what she's doing. And I'm not going to stop. I am going to go full blown legal on her. This is not like, she won't stop with it. She won't stop. And if I have to subpoena her husband into court, I'm going to. And I will also subpoena the process servers, the one that talked to Mark.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Okay, you guys, let me pull this up. I didn't take his name out. Is that okay? I didn't.
I personally don't care. Like, I'm at that point that I don't care.
I'm gonna try to cover it a little, but I mean,
I think that's the other one first.
Okay, all right. All right.
So
This is
correct.
Okay. Go ahead.
So what happened? This happened because of what she did with that stupid scrambled up freaking recording that she did when she called the courts. And I'm at that point, like, I'm not going to sit here and have her defame me anymore by calling me a liar when she's the one that's actually lying. Okay. She has done so much real life shit to me. It's not even funny. So I reached out to her husband. Okay. And I asked her, we talked a little bit before this, because, you know, he was very nervous kind of to talk to me, but I explained everything. And I said, do you have a child with her? I have a protection order on her, and she is using you and a baby against me. He goes, nope. And I'm not living with her. I left 2 years ago. Best of luck, though. And I said, thank you. And then I went on about the whole like restraining order thing, because he knows, because he talked to the process server, you know, because the process server went to their house and he couldn't serve Mark because that's, you know, just where he had to hand the papers to Jessica. And so I showed him, this is a restraining order she got on me, and she lists Mark and she lists a baby that does not exist, which means she's lying on court documents. Okay. So I showed him where she like listed the baby on her restraining order on me, the one that I won and got dismissed.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's me showing it to him. And then he goes, and then remember that screenshot that I showed last week where off of her Facebook that was sent to me where she's telling all her Facebook people she was pregnant again? So after Mark left, he goes, supposedly she had a kid while I wasn't there, but all the photos seemed to be ripped off Google and it was stillborn, but I never saw, so I can't confirm. Okay. He never saw the baby, but she was going around telling everybody that she had a stillborn. So that was in 2020. This is what she does. She uses pregnant, like she was trying to hurt him saying she was pregnant again because he left her. This is what she does, and she thinks pregnancies. Jessica, you watched 16 and Pregnant. That was one of your favorite shows. You, out of all people, should know a pregnancy is not going to hold a man. It's not. Okay. You need to, whatever sick fascination she has with babies and being pregnant, she needs help. She's a sociopath. That is what she is. She has
Amy, did I tell you I'm
severe
pregnant?
mental health.
The date on that said 3-something-21. Wouldn't that child be turning 5
Mhm.
this month?
She
So
had
it would
that.
no longer be a toddler. It would be ready for it'd be in preschool, and it would
But here's
be
the
like
thing, Scotty. The baby
kindergarten.
was never born in it was never born in 2021. It was born in 2022. She even got the wrong date of the birth of her fake baby wrong on these court papers.
What a jadrul. What an idiot.
Oh
And if
my
Jessica, if
She
God.
you
can't dot her
go
I's.
and if she goes and tries to harass this man for talking to me when I have every legal right to find out the truth on this, she tries to harass him, then Jessica, I will come after you for harassing a witness because that's what he is now. He is now a witness for me. I'm done with her games. I'm done.
Holy shit.
Now, Amy, you knew this guy, though, when you were friends with Jessica, when you were close with Jess, you knew this guy right here.
Yeah, we talked before.
Yeah.
Like
they
with
were all
him in the
friends.
background or her talking to him about me. Like he knew who I was. He knew who I was. Yes.
So
So
did
it's not like
he
I'm contacting a
confirm?
stranger.
Did he confirm that he left her for their male roommate that had the CP on his
Yeah.
computer?
That's right. Didn't she
Nope.
say he left her for like a gay guy or something?
Yeah, she said that she tried to destroy his because we talked after this and a little bit before that morning. And she had just tried because they live in a small town. She tried to destroy his reputation in their town. She went around telling people that he left her for another man that was, he was gay basically for a pedo. Like what she did to her own husband, the guy she was married to for years. It's unbelievable. Like how she goes in, she is so evil that what she does is she goes in and she'll just go in, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. She'll go in and hurt anybody. Look what she says about her own mom that's alive.
This is so bizarre. Now listen, you guys, I have done a lot of shit out here, but I've never lied. This is beyond, I don't know, Machiavellian. It's I don't even know what to say at this point. Hey, Uncle Brett.
Do you remember when Robbie was going to court with AJ and he did that fundraiser for a lawyer?
Uh-huh.
Well, I donated money to Robbie for that. Okay.
Right.
And when we went to court, you can even ask Dot this. Like she was she heard it. She was there on Zoom in the court hearing. She told the judge that I paid Robbie money to go after her and to attack her. That is what she told the judge. It was
No.
all a lie. She told the judge that I called the cops on her grandma, her elderly grandma. I mean, just that was not true. She couldn't prove anything. That's why she lost the hearing. That's because she had no evidence. She had no proof of anything that she was saying about me.
What did
None.
you say you did to the grandma?
Something
What
about
did
me
you do?
calling the cops and something about her alarms were going off. I'm in Arizona. She's in Georgia. I don't have a teleport.
About like when I was accused of taking pictures of Natasha Cooper's mom's driveway.
I remember that live.
Do you remember that? Because Nikki
I remember
had
that, yeah.
shown fucking Google photos of their house from like 5, 6, 10 years ago. And suddenly it
Right.
was me. I had done it. I had teleported from Ohio to Florida in less than 12 hours and went back to Ohio. And then sent Nikki those pictures for her to put on a stream from the driveway. And they were calling the law on me. I was going to jail, prison, federal prison.
Oh,
Yeah.
at least you're
People are
going to federal
nuts.
prison. Thank God.
You guys, she told the courts the other day when she called, I was stalking her child. There is no child. She put her child listed on these court documents. Her
Yes.
husband
Hillary.
flat
Yeah.
out said, nope, he has no child with this woman. She has no child with anybody else. She has no baby, no child at all.
So she's one of those girls, like we all knew them in high school, right? That would, every time they'd get a boyfriend, oh, they were pregnant, and then they'd have a miscarriage,
Yeah,
right?
because that's how they hold on. They think mentally that's how they're going to hold on to a man.
Yeah.
Like if they're pregnant, like, oh, they're stuck. I mean, do you really think it's cool to fake a pregnancy to make a man to be forced to be with you? Like, that's gross. If he doesn't want to be with you, let him go. Let him go.
I had said that on y'all's panel the other day. Like, you know, I got pregnant 3 times and told my kid's dad, and they all have the same dad, you know, not my ex, but every time a kid was born a few months later, you know, I couldn't, I don't know it. And that's why I know a lot of my friends are like upset with me right now because this is a big deal for me, but it is a big deal for me because you created a whole ass kid in order to manipulate and gaslight a fucking whole community. And that is a fucking issue for me. It just is. And it's not about who's on whose side or who did the worst to whom. It's that is a very basic fucking personality character flaw that I cannot fucking overlook. You know what I mean? It's just,
And she,
it's just
Hey,
not. I can't fucking.
Amy,
Scotty,
you see what Sinner just-
I have been fighting a fake baby for 4 years now. Okay, 3 years. I have been fighting a fake baby that is non-existent with the courts, with the Pinal County courts of Arizona. How does this make
Amy-
sense?
Amy, look at Sinner's comment.
Amy,
Is
is
that
a
your
toddler on your avatar? They say there's no such thing as a bad looking toddler. Well, I have to agree. This toddler is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Isn't she beautiful? Imagine Lynn.
Ray, hey, Ray got me knocked up, guys. I'm prego. Yeah.
And what she's doing, she's also asked for money, okay, on here. Like she made that post 3 weeks ago, asking for money, life circumstance. She has everyone believing she has this child. That is scamming. That is considered fraud. And she's weaponizing something that's non-existent to go after people. It's illegal what she's doing. She's going to end up back in jail. That's what's going to happen.
Then she'll lose her hard hat in her desk.
Yep.
If she goes back to jail, Jessica, no more hard hat, no more desk.
And no more squishy, squishmallow anxiety thing on your desk. Nope.
Yeah. What are you going to do then, Jess?
Dude.
I mean, I think her whole entire state, not town, her whole entire state needs warning labels posted on all the phone poles out there because she is the type of person that will stalk a pregnant woman and take them out into the woods and take the baby out of them and claim it as hers. That is how sick in the head this woman is.
That's what freaked me out. Is like that's the vibes I'm getting from this entire thing. You're so fucking committed and want people to believe you so bad. Bitch, the day you show up with a baby that looks like it just got cut out of someone's belly, trying to pass it off as a 4-year-old, I'm calling the fucking law. Like it's a wrap, you know? And I mean, that seems like a logical fucking conclusion to this fantasy that she's fucking created out here. You know? Yes, that's another thing. She's accusing people of calling CPS on a fictitious child, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did the Chat GPT breakdown. Is it considered, child abuse? Can you call CPS on somebody for saying that your child isn't real online? And they said, no, that's not considered child abuse. it might be trolling you online, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it also said that she was looking for sympathy by claiming it was your
Yes.
chat GPT, said she was like, embarrassing herself by, come on, really, Jess, nobody cares if you really have a child. No one here is looking for your real child that you claim you have. We're laughing at the fact that you made up this fucking fake baby of yours.
Right.
And
then she
everyone, including your ex, is saying that you don't have a baby. What the fuck, bitch?
Yeah, and don't forget her sister-in-law. She told everybody when the baby was born that her mother-in-law flew out for 2 weeks to help her with the baby, right? For 2 weeks. I talked to Mark's sister, Chelsea, and she's like, no. And she lives by her mom. Her mom helps her babysit her kids. You would think she would know if her mom was gone for 2 weeks to help Jessica out with her kid, right? The girls say no, none of it's true. And here she is. And what is she? She doubles down. Jessica, just admit you have no child. Just admit it. Quit using it against people to weaponize us.
And
Quit saying
she called me a Temu villain. Bitch.
she is Timu. Her baby's Timu.
You have a Temu child. Okay? A Temu child. Stop it. Stop. And all these people who said that they've seen it or they've heard the kid, it was probably like that clip you guys had.
It's a roommate's kid, probably.
She has been on panel here. Yeah, her name, Jess, nonchalantly Jess. Yep, Ray. The baby was born glitchy. And all of this started because she kept going on and on about how she actually literally did a stream where she said she had caught and reported Joe, Amy, and Tiffany for child abuse for saying that her baby wasn't real.
You want to know where she had the fake baby? She had it at the Samsung factory in Japan. Same place where she did that AI video of her face.
Well,
it's
she
like
literally
every time a bell rings, Jess K pretends she has another child. You know?
Well, she wants to double down and continue saying it. I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, her and I are going to end up back in court. It's going to happen. My husband gave me the okay today to do what I need to do. So it comes down to it. I'm telling you, the judge can subpoena. He can order the baby's birth certificate. I mean, the hospital she supposedly had the baby at does birth announcements. There's no birth of a Jessica Jensen that had a baby. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let's do a DNA test on the baby, Jessica. Take your baby down to a lab with a court order and go get its blood drawn. Let's do it. I don't go off of pictures. I don't trust her. She can't even be real about who she looks like. She's still who she used to look like. That's been confirmed to me by 2 different people.
Mm-hmm.
Really, Jess. I mean, Amy showed her face. She had a cam slip. I showed my face. I'm ugly as fuck. Nobody gives a fuck.
No.
Move on.
We don't care.
Be yourself.
Yeah. She's trying to be somebody that she's not.
This is just fucking comical to me.
I think she's completely and totally insane. I really think she's a sociopath. She lies like no other. She has no feeling. Like, she knows there's no child, but she still comes back here like she has one. Like, there's something off inside of her brain.
Scotty, you listened to her last couple lives?
I tried.
How long did you get through? I'm just curious. 10 minutes, 20?
If that. Mostly what I heard was stuff you played in clips or stuff that I heard when I was listening to Nikki's through clips.
Yeah.
And I think I seen part of a live Tiffany did where there were clips played. And I try to go, I can't handle the audio. The audio really fucks with me because it sounds like she's deep throating her fucking
it's
microphone.
really bad. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's bad. It's compressed. It sounds like she's wearing like those Apple earplugs or something. It's not a good audio.
Okay, Peter, which messages? It's not. And I mean, you'd think with her being, YouTube queen of Krama, that she would have that shit better figured out.
Well, not only
No?
that, Scotty, you'd think she'd be a bit of an audio engineer expert, seeing as how she worked at a radio station years ago, right, Amy?
Oh
Mhm.
my God, she did not work at a radio station.
Remember that one? She worked at a radio station.
Hmm. And Roger, I talked to him yesterday.
How's Roger doing? Is he fully
Good.
recovered from his
Yeah.
experience with Jessica? He's better
But
now.
no, he's not. He was, and I'm not joking around, seriously worried about us with Jessica.
I bet. Scotty,
Because she is so crazy and his
if you're-
experience with her.
if you're into tuning into, the old extended drama between Jessica and all of us,
Yeah.
sooner or later, we're gonna have this guy Roger up for a live. And if anything, it'll be funny. You probably won't understand what we're talking about, but
Mhm.
this guy is a pisser. He's from South Africa. He's nuts. He's off the hook, Roger. And he's like, I can't explain it. But he knows Jessica very well.
He's doing really good. He's changed over the years. He's more calm now.
He is.
Well,
He's
see,
like
I
this,
remember when all that shit happened with her the last time she was here, because at that time I was still friends with Hooker, and Hooker kept messaging me telling me that Jessica had told her that Dorothy was talking shit about me, and that she had proof and messages between her and Dorothy, and that she was going to show it on this live stream she was doing, right? So she had sent me the link, and I go to this live stream and had no clue who Jess was. And I'm sitting here listening to all this shit, and it was probably her talking about you guys, if I'm honest, and I just didn't know you guys to know, what it was about. But it never got to what she said she was going to say about me and showing anything of any substance. So I bounced, because I was like, I don't even know what this is about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know. But she lied about it, because Dorothy had never talked shit about me behind my back. And it had ended up making me and Dorothy like grow apart for like a couple years, because I was thinking Dorothy had been talking shit about me behind my back when she hadn't been. And so that's really what I remember about her. And that has always been in the back of my mind this entire time since she came back, if I'm honest.
That's what she did to me. That's what she did to me. I went to Maine with my mom and sister. We took my mom to Maine for Mother's Day. And so we took her for 10 days. And my focus was with my mom and my sister on vacation, not YouTube. And when I came back, she quit talking to me. Ask Tinksy. Tinksy, me and her had a chat together, and she just quit talking. Like, she vanished. And I just kept the means of communication open, because I know she was crazy. And next thing you know, what she was doing for 6 months was gathering up clips and making shit up, and like literally going from person to person to person, trying to get them against me. Like, she had my own friends against me, believing stuff that wasn't true. There's a handful of people. Amber was one of them. She showed up at Amber's house, and that's what she was doing. She wanted to talk to Amber to get Amber to turn on me, and it happened. Like, all of my friends. And then eventually the truth came out, and every single one of them, one by one by one, came to me. And one of the girls I was on Facebook with, and we quit talking, and she went straight to her and lied to her about so much stuff. And I'm thankful for it, because her and I are still friends to this day. So, I mean, it's just,
Right.
this is what she does. She fights with people in her. I mean, there's another woman that I spoke to. I'm not going to say her name, but it starts with an A. And those are the kids that Jessica was claiming she adopted. They were her kids.
So what, was she babysitting or just staying at that girl's?
It was just her friends. It was just a friend of hers. That was her kids.
Mm.
Jessica fights with her. Jessica, you know what I'm saying? It's like now that friendship is ended. I mean, this is how she is in her real life. She fights with people in a parking lot and then turns around and lies and says it was because of her mom. She
Right.
hates her mom so much that she's putting all of her legal issues on her mom. You know what I'm saying? But yet she turns around and tells everyone she took care of her elderly parents. Your elderly parents? You have to take care of them and they're so elderly. Why are they out breaking all these crimes? It makes no sense. It was her.
Mm. Yeah, you know, that's one thing I never did was try to lay it on my parents when I got in trouble. In fact, I said I was raised to be good. I did bad all by myself, you know. Like, don't look at what I got in trouble for as a reflection of my parents. That was all me. That was my decisions as an adult. It had nothing to do with my mom and dad, you know.
I think a lot of people realize that when they get older, you know, and your kids do crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, like get arrested by the FBI at 5 a.m. with a big mafia case on their head, shit like that. You know, crazy things happen in life. You know, it's not a reflection of the parents at all.
No, it's not. I mean, like my parents were awesome people. Like my mom was the best mom ever, and my dad was the best dad I could ever ask for, right? Um, and it about killed him when I got in trouble, and I felt more like I was more hurt that they were hurt and my kids were hurt than I was hurt for myself, right? Like I felt like, okay, I did what I did, I got in trouble, I can do this. Like, but I felt bad for it affecting them, for them having to deal with my bad decisions in life, you know? I've never once sat and tried to blame that my decisions for getting in trouble and shit or anything in my life on my parents. Like, oh, it was my mom. My mom made me do it. You know, she was going to hit me with a spatula if I didn't go out there and empty some dude's bank account.
See,
You know?
it's different with her though, because her mom didn't let her get away with crap and um her dad would cover up her lies for her.
Well, she was probably a daddy's girl.
Well, she's the only child.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but it's just the lies upon lies upon lies. I mean, now she's uploading AI videos saying she cammed up. Come on.
That video was disturbing, to say the least. Disturbing. You can't be on, Jess. You can't look at anyone in the eye and say that you cammed up after that video. Iva does videos where she looks like Scarlett Johansson. Okay.
I mean, at this point, she's in league with Loofah for the fucking filter.
Yeah, come on, bitch.
Mean shit, you know? Navigator said, being an only child doesn't excuse this insanity. I'm an only and I'm a fucking delight.
Yeah. There's something wrong with this girl. And you know, she mentioned, and I think it was in one of her lives, that she has nothing, you know, to lose. Well, Jessica, wouldn't you have your baby to lose? What, you know, the crimes that you're committing here on YouTube against people? That would be something to lose, right? Your child?
You know, I have said this repeatedly. If my children had still been little, like minors, when I first discovered this fucked up place, I never would have made the first fucking comment in a chat box. Because I know how people call CPS at the drop of a hat out here. You know what I mean? I never in a million years would have come out here and been the complete and total bitch that I've been, knowing that I had minors at home that someone could have called CPS on. I just wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I would have been a totally different person. Like, I would not come out here and challenge people like that. Like, oh, I have nothing to lose if I had a baby at home, counting on me for everything, you know?
Right.
I wouldn't.
Well, she doesn't have a child, so she doesn't care. That's the truth. You know, I mean, I don't hearing it from, you know, when we exposed her on Robbie's channel when all this stuff happened a few years ago, Nikki said, I'm not doing this until we have confirmation. Like that the 100% that there's no child. Like Nikki she was just a different person then. And she goes, we're not going to do this until we have proof. We got the proof. Okay. We exposed her. But after talking with her husband about this and him confirming that there was no child, I feel different. I feel refreshed. I feel like 1,000 pounds of weight came off my shoulders. You know, just hearing it from him, it changed everything with me. You know, so I'm not messing around with her anymore.
No. After, I mean, going to court and all this stuff and the back and forth, like, that's crazy. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
And she's not the
And
one
in that
forking out the
moment,
money. It's me.
right,
I'm the
and
one
that
forking out the money.
recording, she like kept mentioning her child, her child, her child, and I'm thinking, you know, I don't mention, like, even when my kids were younger, when I'd just be having a conversation with somebody on the phone, like a court person about an official matter or paying a phone bill or and normal conversations, I didn't sit and mention and my child repeatedly like that. That right there to me is a red flag. Like, you don't, I don't know. Normal parents just don't act like that. Like when you're out here doing heinous fuckery in a trauma community that you know is all craziness, why would you be throwing your fucking kid up in every other sentence? That makes no fucking sense to me.
Right.
It doesn't.
Yeah. Nobody cares about, you know, if you have a real child. No one gives a fuck out here. We're talking about a fake baby of yours. It shouldn't even be, you know.
And it's not about a kid. It's not that we're attacking a kid. Let's get that straight. We are pointing out that you are manipulating an entire community and creating a whole ass human being in order to gaslight motherfuckers.
I really don't think she's manipulating a whole community. She's manipulating Wyoming. That's about it. I think
Well, there's
Wyoming's
a
the
couple
only
other
one.
people too
There's
that
a
believe that
few
she has
others.
one. Yeah, that truly
Yeah.
believe
I feel
she
bad.
has
I
one.
feel bad for Wyoming too, because let me tell you something about Wyoming. People like Jessica will fucking grab a hold of someone like Wyoming and just abuse the living shit out of them. She will lead Wyoming on like she doesn't give a fuck, Jessica, about Wyoming.
Well,
She sees what she's dealing with and she'll exploit Wyoming. Watch it.
like, can I tell you, like, the fallout with 71 in Wyoming, that was organic. That happened between the two of them all on their own, right?
Right. No outside fuckery.
No outside influence, nobody pushing it, no one's agenda. That just fucking happened, okay? The only advice I gave Wyoming was follow your own feelings. You know, don't let anybody influence you to pick a side. Don't let somebody guilt trip you. I don't give a fuck if you and her are friends or not. Like,
Really?
that doesn't change my opinion of you at all. It's do what you want to fucking do, you know?
Yeah.
And when she was thinking for herself, she made that post saying, you know what, I've always liked Ginger. Ginger's always been nice to me. I got sick of you always. And what she said in that post was closer to reality than the video that I heard her put out about the 71 and Ginger situation in the last couple days. And the at the end of Jess's stream, how she was like, "Oh, I can't believe that you did that to 71 for Ginger. Fuck Ginger."
Oh,
See, that's the
That
Ginger
problem.
is the sweetest person in the whole entire
Ginger
world. She is
is.
she's an amazing friend. Amazing friend.
And I've known both of them, and 71 got real comfortable with me,
Mhm.
right? And started messaging me, and every fucking time she would message me, 9 times out of 10, it was something about Ginger. Ginger did this, or Ginger did this, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? How does this involve me? And why are you trying to make me hate Ginger? I've never had an issue with her. I think she had one with me for a second because I still let you come around my chats, but I don't want involved in this. Don't try to involve me, because I will hurt your feelings if you try to put me in the middle of this, because I'm going to tell you I don't want to be involved. I like both of you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't put me in the middle of this shit. It's not my business. But the longer that I knew her and the more that she became comfortable sharing shit with me, the more I realized 71 is fucking crazy. And she is behind all these fucking accounts, and she is obsessed with every fucking word that Ginger posts. And it became exhausting, sort of,
Mhm.
listening to it all, hearing it all, seeing it all. Like, I don't care. I don't think Ginger is out here doing what you do. I don't think Ginger has 500 fucking sock accounts stalking your every move.
No, she doesn't.
You know, she doesn't seem like that type. She's kind of straightforward. You know, she
She
would
doesn't
just,
even bring 71 up.
I know. Yeah. Thank you, Navigator. Exactly. I didn't either. I did not even know that those two weren't friends anymore until 71 sent me a message saying that she couldn't be in a chat if Ginger was commenting in it. What? You know what I mean? Like, what did I miss?
Like, what did Ginger do to her to cause her to react that hard? I can't even be in the same chat with her. Why?
Hey, hippie. Yeah. And I have always like tried to make my chat open. Like, you guys saw Tiffany was in here earlier. I was conversing with her.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate echo chambers, number one, and I'm not a fucking coward. There's not one soul out here that intimidates me. What are you going to do? Come through my fucking laptop and eat my ass if I say something you don't
Right.
like?
I'm telling
Not
you.
in a
listen,
gross way, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Right.
you
There's
know?
no harm. Look, I had the same thing with you like 6 months ago. Somehow, after every live, you were getting blocked, and I kept on going back in and unblocking you. Eventually, they stop.
Mhm.
That
You
was
know?
me.
Oh, so it was you?
Yeah.
Eventually, they stopped. It was Amy doing it all. I had
See, Amy.
you have to get past the echo chamber bullshit. That's why I really don't like. I started about 2 months ago saying in the lives, I don't want people just blocking everybody that comes in here that talks shit. Just let it go. Nobody's gonna die
Yeah.
as a result of someone. I get it if they're doxing your kids and your family members, block them. Go ahead, but other than that, just let it flow. It's more fun that way.
Right.
You know,
I
Ginger.
don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't understand for the life of me. Nikki went live a couple nights ago and was entertaining that Krama channel for
Oh, Lord.
almost 2 fucking hours, Scotty.
No.
She entertained and talked back and forth with this fucking sock account for 2 hours.
Now that is one that I do block, because
Yeah.
my opinion is the best way to deal with it is to ice it out. Like,
That's it. When you get a sock account that's got way too much to fucking say all the time, you ice that fucking account out 100% of the time. Look at the Wendy account, gone. You know why? Because I iced that bitch out. Gone within a month after I iced her out. The Wendy channel was gone.
Oh, Amy got a phone call.
Oh, she got
That's
booted.
it's probably fucking Jess K calling her like I'm outside your window.
Amy, you bitch, come outside and fight me one-on-one. Ninja style, bitch. That's it. She's out there with a big ninja knife looking to cut
And
Amy
a
in half.
fucking pocket full of filters.
She's wearing a big dinosaur costume, the big filter. Like,
Amy won't know which one to hit first. It'll be so many different fucking faces putting up. Oh my lord. Now see, like this has been a
Amy,
fun
if she's wearing a
like I haven't had to work. I got to the point where I didn't give a fuck who liked it or who didn't. I was just going to speak my mind on how I felt. I'm allowed to feel how I feel. You know, if people don't want to be around me anymore because of it, then that's on them. But this is about, she was fucking gaslighting me, Joe. You know,
Yeah.
she started this shit with me because I told her there's a lot fucking worse things to happen to you out here than somebody think your kid is fake. You know,
I would have no problem having her come up on panel with me and just me ask her outright, what is your major problem with me? What's your number one problem with me? Let's talk about it and just get the conversation going. I'd have no problem doing that, but she won't do it.
Yeah. Well, that's because she has to control the narrative.
Yeah. Listen, I'll go on anyone's live. I don't care. I've been in Nikki's chats. I've been all over the place. I went into Bill's chats, although Bill, you know, I don't last long there. I mean, even Robbie's chats I've been into.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Even Robbie. I have more respect for Robbie than any of these pieces of shit.
I adore Robbie.
They don't know.
You know?
Yeah, they don't know how to YouTube.
And you know, he's one of the only people out of everyone, like of my closer friends, who told everybody, I don't give a fuck what Scotty does. I know Scotty's my friend, and I know she's not out here like doing shit against me. Like, he didn't see what the big fucking deal was, that everybody was getting mad over me being on your panels and me talking to you and Amy on panels. Like, he didn't really understand why people were so upset about it.
Yeah.
You know, and even he said it's entertaining, you know?
It is. He's seen it before where people have mixed, you know, commingled, and, you know, everyone loses their minds. It's happened so many times here. I mean, Tinksy will tell you. Jesus Christ, Tinksy. Tinksy knows. Even Tinksy had it happen to her.
Oh, I mean, Tinksy started a big old showdown between me and Jessica. No, Tinksy, I'm just kidding. Honey, it's not because of you.
Well, I'm telling you, Tinksy almost got ousted from the entire Watts Island for even speaking to me. Just speaking to me. Yeah, without wanting to kill me. You know, Tinksy was accused of being a traitor for speaking to me without wanting to kill me. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I get it. There's been people tell me I really wanted to comment in your chat, but if I would have, everyone of my friends would have lost their fucking minds on me.
Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Can you imagine being that person? I'm sorry if that's you. You know, if anyone's listening, that's you. But what a terrible place to be in. Like, oh my God, if I would have said something in your chat, everyone would have killed me. Oh God. Oh, what a terrible experience online.
Right. No, nobody's seen the baby Euphoria that I know of. She did give pictures out when she first said she had it, but it was a different woman with a gown from a hospital in a totally different state than she lives in, with a different hairline.
I think somebody traced it to there was a clinic that posted photo, like a birth clinic. Someone traced it to the actual website. The pictures she posted, it was part of like a birth clinic website.
And I mean, Amy just gave us proof that the father of said child does not exist.
Yeah,
so
I don't blame Amy. Amy's at her wit's end with this bitch, you know. I mean, and she knew Mark from before. The two of them, you know, have a relation. He knew who Amy was. And really, when you get to a point, sometimes you get to a point where you're just like, you know what? I can't take it anymore.
Well, I mean, I get it because like I had to get that temporary protection order on Tammy Hess. But I mean, I'm pretty laid back about this stuff out here, you know. But she was
Right.
contacting my ex-husband before we were divorced, right? And like doing fundraisers to pay for him a better attorney. And I enjoyed the attorney he had because he was the wackiest motherfucking attorney I'd ever seen in my life. The first day we had court, his attorney came in there so hyped up. It had to have been cocaine or some other kind of speed. Dude, I'm telling you, he was sweating profusely, right? Dude weighed maybe 120 pounds soaking wet, right? Had his horn rim glasses on, shaking. Like, you know how people that are real high, their jaw will do that back and forth thing?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He's doing the lizard lips and everything, right?
Yes. And he kept, like, while he's, like, talking to the judge, he kept coming over to our table, mine and my attorney's table, and, like, getting really close to me to the point where I felt like he was in my bubble, and I'm leaning back, and my lawyer had to literally put his hand in between us, his arm in between us, and tell him, back the fuck off in open court.
Wow.
Like, I was very happy with the lawyer he had. Okay. So she's trying to, you know, come up with money to get him another attorney, sending him videos of shit I'd said and done out here as if it mattered in a divorce between two people that didn't have children. You know what I mean? At that point, it's just, it's about the numbers. It doesn't
Right.
matter. It's a no fault state. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it
Should be quick
didn't
and
need-
easy.
Right. And because of her influence, it made a divorce that would have cost me around $500 and took maybe 6 months. It ended up costing me over $5 fucking grand. And it took 3.5
boy.
years, Joe,
Ooh.
because of
Wow.
these people putting these ideas in his head that he could do this or do that, or he could get this or get that. Just because I'm a bitch on fucking YouTube does not mean I'm a stupid bitch in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it made it a whole
listen.
mess that it didn't need to be. They were going to come to my court, went live saying, oh, we're buying tickets and we're going to be at her next court date. I had to get a fucking temporary restraining order, like, just to get her to stop speaking to this motherfucking man that I was in the process of divorcing. You know, like, once I divorce him, you two can move in together. I give 2 fucks, but can
Right.
you not keep trying to fuck with my real life the way you are? Please? Like, can this
I've
stop?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that go down on social media with, you know, bad marriages. Facebook, especially Facebook, that's notorious for it. I mean, I would watch back when I don't have Facebook anymore, but back when I did have it, I used to see like people I graduated with talking about their husbands that were cheating on them and shaming them on Facebook in front of their 400 friends, and I'd be like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, this is horrible."
Right.
I didn't join up for this. It's terrible. Like, why would you be doing this on the internet?
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
They were like planning on having a live stream with this motherfucker the night of after we signed the final divorce papers. So I had to have my lawyer add a fucking clause in. I can show you this. I had to have my lawyer add a clause in that said that we aren't allowed to do live panels and release private information that was gathered while we were a married couple.
Ooh, how long ago was this? How long ago?
The divorce was final in 2023.
Oh wow! So yeah, this would have been brought to YouTube, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
The bitches had already scheduled a stream. Chris Talks.
They were ready to go, huh? Interview him
Yes.
live.
2 days after my birthday was when we signed our final divorce papers, mind you. You know what I mean? I was like, oh no. We're adding something in this fucking, before I sign shit, you're going to seal his, I want an NDA right now.
You know, that's one of the reasons I left like 4 years ago, is because one of my kids was still under 21. You know what I mean? And I was
Right.
just, I'm not going to, I already was at this for 2 years. It was getting boring. And I just was like, there's no reason to stick around anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll come back, once it doesn't matter. Once CPS can't be called on me, I'll come back.
That's where, yeah. If my kids wouldn't have all been over legal age, I don't think I ever would have started doing this. Welcome back, Amy.
Thank you. There's something else too, Jessica. I guess she said it to the courts too, or something, and she keeps saying it in her live that Chad and I aren't married.
I heard that. I've heard that.
Yeah.
I think I've even done a live stream where I said that myself.
She's an idiot, and she's like, and it's Chad's company. She is so uneducated, it's not even funny. I live in a major community property state. Okay. Like, even what we have before we're married is considered community property. Anything happens to him, the company's 100% mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does she feel the need to sit there and say all the time it's Chad's? What does our company? She's always going for our company, always. And I don't, because she has to go real life on people. You know what I'm saying? She's screwed up in the head.
Amy, that's the next manufactured drama we have to have between you and I. Chad's disappearance.
Oh gosh.
Amy, if you and Chad ever were to divorce, don't tell a soul until it's over.
Oh no, we're not. The only way we're getting divorced is if we die.
Right.
So it's not happening.
I'm just saying, I was just telling Joe about like the shit I had go on during my fucking divorce was insane from some of these people out here.
Chad wouldn't speak to any of these people. He wouldn't have a conversation with. Chad doesn't work that way. He doesn't operate that way. He hates drama. He hates all of this. You know what I'm saying? He hates all of the drama. He's not the type of person he would hang up on him.
That's like they kept trying to convince him that he could get me in trouble or make me have to pay him for the truck, the damage to the truck. We were married.
That's the issue. Why is your marriage or your ex marriage? What does that have to do with you on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Like
nothing. And that's why I had to go get that order. Cause like a lot of people are like, oh, why would you go to court and get that on Tammy? Well, when you start to fuck with my life outside of here, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't him. I don't think they were talking to him. It was his whore they were talking to. That was pretty much, I got that much out of him after the fact, after shit was said and done, that it was his new little girlfriend that was doing all the conversating.
No.
And that's why 90% of the shit they were saying wasn't even true.
Right.
Like that I had set up all these men to be unalived and beaten to death. And that my daughter was following in my footsteps because I had killed many men. And
you're a hitman. You're a hitman, yes. A professional hitman.
Yeah, I'm the decoy, or the not the decoy, but the bait. I'm the bait to get them where you want them, so you can KO them. Is what they were saying. I'm like, what in the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? It was kind of interesting sometimes, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like because I still smoked weed back then, and I'd like smoke a joint and listen to some of the shit they'd say about my life, and it was like listening to a soap opera. It wasn't. None of it was true, but like
Chad and I Chad and I we had issues after his stroke. He wasn't mentally there. He had a brain bleed and a stroke, and it's like I was dealing with a lot with him. And yes, we had some problems then, but I mean, ask Joe, out of what, 8 years, Joe, 7 years I've known you. How many
Mhm.
times did I ever talk bad about him? You know, Chad's like one of my best friends, one of my best friends. And so I was dealing with medical issues with him. He wasn't who he was, obviously, before his stroke, He's back to normal now. He's fine. Things are perfect again. And it's just like, but when you people bring your marriage, and I don't know, like I did go after Robbie and his marriage. We were going after each other back and forth on it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just, there's just boundaries sometimes that just like that don't need, that are just
Yeah.
crossed.
Yeah, I agree. I think my girlfriend likes Amy because she's seen what kind of a ride or die person Amy is with Chad.
Right.
That's why there's no threat there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Amy and I have, of course, we've heard all the rumors. Amy and Joe are going to be, they're going to kick Chad out of the house. They're going to be.
Well, that's an easy go-to. I think I even used it a couple times.
Yes, and it is very funny. And
Yeah.
I'll lean into all that stuff. The
Mhm.
Tiffany stuff is Amy thinks Amy's jealous of Tiffany because Tiffany and Joe have better chemistry together. I lean into all that. I love it. But when the truth comes out is my own significant other realizes the kind of ride or die person Amy is with her own husband. And when it comes to YouTube shenanigans, it's a joke to us.
Yeah. Which is how it should be. I mean, none of this should fuck with people's real lives the way that it can. And I think that's when it stopped being fun for me out here. I used to have a really good time. Like I'd go live, I'd have a bunch of people on my panel. We'd all just be joking around, talking shit, gossiping, like normal shit, And then all of a sudden it just started to become more and more harmful.
I agree. Like even the stuff with JB Gunner and Sarah, like to me, the story that he tells about her, that's entertaining to me. I know it's very embarrassing and it might not be true. I don't know what's true and what's not.
No,
But
I don't think it's true to the extent that he tells the story.
the
Like,
way
and I
the way
like
he
Sarah.
told
Me
it,
and Sarah were bitter fucking enemies for years. I mean, Amy and my lion, we
No,
went at
you're
each
not.
other's
They went at
throats.
each other's throats.
I mean, it was bad, like we were trying to destroy each other, okay? But like we get along good now. And that took a lot of work, a lot of effort to get to that point. But I've even retold those stories, And
right?
I think what it was is that she really, when she's a friend to someone, she tries to be there 110%. Very, very loyal. That loyalty matters a lot to Sarah. And I think that she let somebody talk her into making decisions that weren't good decisions. And I mean, JB Gunner, you got to take about 90% of what he says with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I mean,
Because,
look at the guy. He was
yeah.
talking about washing her off and taking her inside and fucking her.
Mm-hmm.
He's only after one thing. Really, he's a dude. He thinks she is sexy, and he would love to bang her. And I just thought his story was funny the way he told it.
It was funny, but when I heard, I mean, of course I'm gonna laugh because Sarah and I were going at each other. But
Right.
honestly, in the back of my mind, saying he was gonna rinse her off and what he was gonna do,
Right.
like it was
fucking
so
brutal.
But to me, it was so disrespectful to say online. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
that's what I'm talking about with boundaries. Like it is totally disrespectful.
But Amy, compare that to like going after your husband's company. Like to me, what JB Gunner did, talking about rinsing off Sarah and fucking her, it's insane. It's crazy. It's fucked up, but it's funny. But like calling getting involved with people's exes and calling people and trying to get dirt on them, to me, you're going to a point where don't you ever cry about anything that happens to you on here after that. Don't
Mhm.
ever cry about it, because you have it coming, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But back like with with yours, Mrs. Fanny is what we call
Right,
her.
right.
She's actually the boss of our show. She's the I call her the higher up.
Is she like
This
the
mysterious
president?
woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. There's just a respect that's there,
Yeah.
So
Listen, you talk about ride or die women. That's what she is.
And that's it's hard to find these days, especially.
It is
Mhm.
tough. You try having 10 FBI agents come to your home at 5 a.m. and at your brand new boyfriend, and then you stay with him. What was she thinking, Scotty?
Listen,
Scotty, imagine I just met you. We've been dating for like, I don't know, a year, and 5 a.m. 10 agents
come
and
busting in the door.
and pull me out of your home.
Oh my God. That would be that's how you definitely know if they're a keeper or not, if they
Yeah.
stick around,
I guess.
for sure. Have you guys have a fight? Joe and Amy. Rachel wants to know.
no, I don't think we've ever argued. I mean, we have this
No.
like he'll think one way, I think the other, but that's just how I respect his decisions, or his opinion or whatever, and that's just how it goes. But no, we've never had a fight.
That's like how Robbie and I get along. Like, we'll disagree about things, but not to the point where it comes
ugly.
between like us. And if we have gotten mad at each other, like, it's not hard to fix it. I'll jump up on his panel after he's cussed me out a little bit, and then we'll talk about it and we end up fixing it. It's not, I don't know. It's just not, I think our friendship it's not all about the YouTube politics shit,
I
Yeah, it
think
is.
Joe and I look at this differently than a lot of people, because when we're done with YouTube for the night. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's on to our real life. It's on to dinner. It's on to being with our spouses. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's our real
Yes.
life.
Yeah.
And so it's not like there's, I don't know, like I do bitch about a lot of stuff, but I'm a female, so I get excused from that. But I don't know. It's just
Amy's. I would say 90% of Amy's messages to me have to do with TikTok videos that are unrelated to this community.
Oh my God. You know what you just reminded me of? Like, I might even cry. Punch. That little monkey. Amy, have
The
you
monkey.
seen the videos?
I've seen all of them.
Oh my God.
Amy, you never seen this video about Punch, the Japanese macaque?
no.
You
Oh,
have
it's the
to go
cutest.
watch it. But don't do it while you're on a live stream.
Scotty,
Wait
can
till
I tell you
it's
something? I don't want to bust the Punch bubble, but a lot of the clips of Punch being abused are from monkey videos from years ago.
I won't be able to
But-
watch it.
I'm
Anything
just-
that has to do with anything being harmful to an animal, I can't watch.
It's not.
It's really not, Amy. It's this little macaque, this little baby macaque monkey that obviously lost his mother to poachers. And they tried to reintroduce this monkey to a new troop and have the troop accept him. And a lot of times that doesn't happen right away. It's very common. They don't accept the little monkey. And it takes some time. And he's finally found his little troop now. Did you see, Scotty? He found a protector.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they've even been letting him play with the other baby monkeys now.
Scotty's up on all the Punch drama.
Yes.
So, yeah. So listen, Punch is now an internet phenomenon, and he's a little baby monkey macaque that has found his way.
Because okay, I'm gonna have to play a clip for her. Just
Go
a
ahead.
little.
Go ahead. Play a Punch clip. These Japanese macaques are so cute, Amy.
Oh, they
They
are.
got the cutest little faces, and they have little tiny
orange
tails.
butts.
Yeah, they got the little orange monkey asses and the little baby little Japanese macaque tails. They're not long tail macaques.
From Japan who
What
is stealing
happened?
hearts
Oh,
for
hang on. what happened was the story I heard was his mommy rejected him because that's actually more common in captivity. That
It is.
mothers do reject because of the, I guess, being in captivity. Like it fucks with their
Yeah.
natural instincts sometimes. But
That is so sad.
so he had to be bottle fed because of being bottle fed, and his mom well, I'll play it because they tell it better than I do.
This is the greatest
It
thing. Get
is.
ready.
Oh my
Get
God.
ready to have your heart wrenched out of your chest, Amy.
Gosh, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I cried, and I'm not a crier, but I was bawling to the point where I had to take my glasses off.
Wait till you see his little stuffed doll. It's his mom, his surrogate mommy.
Across the world. His mother abandoned him, and he wasn't quite fitting in with the other macaques. But now the lonely monkey has become the star of the Ichikawa City Zoo. Joining us now is Brogan Stewart. She's a PhD candidate in primatology at Concordia University. She's been studying wild and captive Japanese macaque monkeys since 2019. So you are the expert to talk to, Brogan. Good morning. In the primate world, first of all, why would a mother reject its
She
baby?
looks filtered to me,
Why
Scotty.
is Punch having such a seemingly difficult time socializing with the other monkeys?
She kind of does.
Thank you so much for
This
having me.
bitch looks filtered.
So Japanese monkeys are typically very, very highly attentive and nurturing mothers. They're with their babies for long periods of time and are very caring. On average, they nurse for about 2 years. That's on average. It depends when they have their next baby. So it's actually very rare for them to abandon their baby. In Punch's case, it sounds as though the mother, it was through inexperience. So Punch was her first baby, and perhaps she hadn't been exposed to many other close family members being mothers and caring for their young to learn how to do it. In terms of the aggression that
Aw,
he's
look at
seeing
poor
in the group,
Punch.
aggression is very
That's
common. It's
awful.
every single
Do you see how the little baby is trying to be loved on, and because their
Mhm.
instinct is to be held, nursed for the first 2 years of life, and this little feller's bonded. The caretakers gave him an orange stuffed orangutan, and that's like his mommy now, and he drags it with him all over the place. And the other monkeys were being mean to him and pushing him away, and no one would touch him or hold. Oh my gosh! Just let me make sure this one.
It's
is even
brutal.
gonna show
It's
up.
brutal.
Oh my god!
Japanese monkey group. It's actually how they communicate with each other. If he had big gashes or was bleeding and had multiple injuries, then it would be a concern. But how it is right now is very common. It's actually, Japanese monkeys have a very strict social hierarchy where the highest ranking female then gives birth to the second highest ranking female. So it's quite possible that Punch's mother was lower ranking. And so he would get more aggression because he's learning where he fits into this social hierarchy, and he's learning how to behave.
Okay, so with that social hierarchy in mind, then, Brogan, we've seen Punch making friends in his exhibit now, or at least begin to. What does that mean, perhaps?
Yeah, so he's probably learning which social cues to display and who to interact with. So he's probably now interacting more with the other monkeys that are closer to his range. One of the behaviors that you'll see is grooming. So that monkeys will pick lice and bugs and dirt and even clean wounds by grooming each other. So it's a hygienic thing, but it also creates and helps build these social bonds. So in human terms, that's creating his friends.
All right, we are going to continue to follow the saga of Punch the Monkey. Thanks so
Okay,
much,
so
Brogan, for
that
helping
gave
us
you
understand
the
more.
That is
but let
so
me show-
sad.
Let me show
Right?
you the clips of him.
They just watched a mama. Jessica,
Yes.
you could adopt Punch the monkey.
Yeah, really, Jessica. You should adopt little baby Punch. Bring him from
No,
Japan over
Punch-
here.
Punch has already had one mom reject him for, social gain.
I think she would eat. She'd probably eat his food.
Oh, this is terrible, Jessica. You would eat poor little Punch's food.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Savage.
it's so sad. Okay,
Little
let
baby,
me
little-
find-
Look at his little stuffed animal.
That's his little mommy. He
Yeah.
drags his mommy around. I'm sure a lot of moms feel like that after a day of watching a little baby.
see
The
it.
most heartwarming animal story of the year isn't about the king of the jungle, but a tiny monkey and his
Look
stuffed
at
toy.
this.
This is the story of Punch, a baby macaque born at the Ichikawa City Zoo who was abandoned by his mother and found comfort in the most unexpected place. Punch's story isn't just cute, it's a powerful reminder of resilience, empathy, and how sometimes even the smallest animals can teach us the biggest lessons about connection. So stick around as you don't want to miss the incredible journey of this brave little macaque. Punch, also known as Punch-kun, was born on the 26th of July 2025 at the Ichikawa City Zoo in Chiba Prefecture, Japan. From the very
He's a
beginning,
Leo,
his
Amy.
life took
A
an
Leo.
unexpected turn. While most baby macaques cling to their mothers for warmth, nutrition, and social learning, Punch was abandoned shortly after his birth, a rare but documented occurrence among primates in captivity. His mother simply didn't take to him, leaving Punch without the comfort that most macaques depend on from day one. This meant he had to fight for survival, not just physically, but emotionally too. The zookeeper stepped in immediately, feeding Punch by hand and caring for him around the clock. Without his mother, he lacked the physical contact and reassurance that macaque babies typically receive by cuddling their mother's fur. To make up for this emotional gap, the zoo team got creative. They introduced a large stuffed orangutan toy, hoping the plush companion might
look at
offer
little
Punch
Punch.
something his
So sad.
biological mother could not. What happened next was nothing short of extraordinary.
Oh, it gets worse.
Punch instantly formed a deep
Oh, it does
attachment
really,
to the
Amy.
orangutan plush toy, carrying it everywhere he went. He hugged it while sleeping, dragged it across the enclosure, and used it as a source of comfort during stressful moments. Fans lovingly nicknamed the toy Oran Mama, a stand-in for the mother figure Punch never had.
This
Videos
should be
of Punch and
illegal.
his plushy companion quickly spread on social media, eliciting millions of views and reactions worldwide. People were drawn to the sight of this vulnerable little monkey finding solace in something soft and familiar. It spoke to something universal in all of us, the need for love and comfort. Before long, the hashtag #HangInTherePunch began trending online, and people from all corners of the world began sharing stories, artwork, and heartfelt messages cheering Punch on. Fans even traveled to Japan to catch a glimpse of Punch in person, making the monkey enclosure at the zoo one of its most popular attractions. And the impact didn't stop there. The real-world sales of the IKEA Djungelskog orangutan plush toy shot up, with shelves selling out as stores struggled to keep up with demand in different countries. But Punch's journey wasn't all sweetness and light. Early footage showed him struggling to interact with other macaques, sometimes being ignored or
Oh
scolded,
my goodness,
behavior that
Amy.
isn't unusual in strict
Look
macaque
at the
social
beating
structures
on poor
when a
Punch.
baby hasn't learned social cues
Oh,
from
this
its
is
mother.
terrible.
However, in
Mama.
recent weeks there have been heartening developments. Videos circulating online now
Oh
show
my
Punch
God,
being groomed
Scotty.
and cared for by older troop members, a key sign that he's slowly being accepted and integrated into the group. This transition from isolation to connection
he got
highlights not
groomed.
only the complexity of animal social systems, but also Punch's incredible resilience. So what does Punch's story really teach us? First, it reminds us that emotional needs are not exclusive to humans. Animals also feel stress, attachment, fear, and eventually joy. Second, it shows the power of compassion, both from caregivers and from people around the world who rallied behind this tiny monkey. And finally, it teaches us about hope, that even when life starts with hardship, things can change. In that sense, Punch's journey is not unlike another great animal story shared on YouTube, the touching story of Christian the Lion, a true story of friendship. A tale about love, reunion, and the bond between species. If you haven't seen that story yet, be sure to check it out. It beautifully echoes the message that connection can transcend all boundaries. Punch may be small, but his story has reached millions around the world, a reminder that the most unexpected heroes can come in the tiniest, furriest packages. From abandonment and loneliness to friendship and acceptance, Punch's journey inspires us to cherish compassion, resilience, and connection in all forms. Thank you for listening, and if Punch's story moved you, don't forget to share this video with someone who loves animals just as much as you do.
Poor little guy. That's
This is
sad.
terrible. Scotty, I agree with you when you say that. I think that it's Jessica's fault that Punch was rejected by his mother.
I do too.
Yeah.
Fucking Jessica, this bitch. The negative energy she brought to this whole community spread into the world of monkeys, and that's why Punch was rejected. This poor little monkey. Bitch.
Larry.
PETA said, "Hey Joe, I just answered Cole on his post about you in the comments. He said you were talking about me." Really? I was talking about you, PETA?
Cole is such an idiot.
Really?
He's all
You were
pissed off
talking
at
about
me.
who? PETA?
Yeah, I was talking about PETA somewhere.
I've
I
never
don't
even
know.
heard you talk about PETA ever.
No. No, me neither.
These, I
Well,
don't know.
that's news to me, Peter.
Right.
I will look at that after the live. I'll look at. I'll go check it out.
Yeah,
telling you, fuck
Cole's been
people.
pretty mad at me and Rachel here lately because we well, she posted proof of busting Cole out for being Irma Vermin, and I shared it. And ever since then, it's been like, well, and you know what's curious about that is the same time that that happened, the Chroma True History channel started also coming at me and Rachel very hard.
Really?
Well, it was actually Pesky that put it out like a few months ago. It was over the summer that Pesky put it out about because it matched up to one of Cole's doggies blankets and the
Yeah,
tiaras
listen,
and all of
I
that.
find it highly suspicious that two people from this community would have the exact same dog blanket. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
but Cole, you got busted, bitch.
Yeah.
Just eat it. Just eat it, okay?
And don't be mad about it. I mean, shit. That's what happens in drama communities. We're all detectives, you know?
And really, how dare Cole try to make his Irma Vermin voice sound like Bob in disguise?
I
I think it was.
know.
I think Cole was trying to set Bob up for being Irma.
Mhm.
He tried to do a voice that sounded like Bob doing a crazy voice.
Yeah, because we all thought it was
Like,
Bob.
I thought it was fucking Robbie. I
Mhm.
argued with him one night in messages. I was like, no, that's you. Like,
Yeah,
ain't that you?
I'm
And
telling you,
I
this
thought he had told me it was him.
Yep. This Cole person really studied Bob's voice and his vocal abilities and tried to do a voice that would be similar to what Bob would do,
Yep.
just to get
Yeah.
Bob on the hook for being Irma Vermin.
Yep.
And see, it's stuff like that. Like Rachel said, the post that channel made about her daughter, like within the last 24 hours.
Mhm.
That's why I just think icing that person out is the best game plan because,
Absolutely.
you know, that none of us go places like that. Like, I don't know. Obviously, they've got more than a few screws loose, more than the rest of us do.
I'm not even subscribed. I don't even see these people. I just
Well,
don't subscribe to them.
they're constantly putting clips of my content out, and they don't even try to like alter it to where it's fair use. What are you doing? Cricket.
What is Rachel talking about? Who posted something about Rachel's daughter?
Chroma True History channel, and it was very disgusting to the point where, and I hardly ever will flag something, but I flagged it. I flagged it for everything I could think of.
Let me just say something to this Chroma True History channel. I'll speak to you for this one time. Don't you realize that the things you do, like, oh wow, where'd everybody go? Don't you realize that the things you do will eventually come back on the people who support you? Like, people may not know who you are, but anybody who comments on your channel, they're now going to take the fucking brunt of your stupidity. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but if you're talking about someone like this Rachel person's daughter on your community posts, I'm not too privileged about information about Rachel's daughter. I don't think it's, she's here on YouTube, but if you're posting things about people's kids on here, expect to get everybody who comments on your channel fucking doxxed and fucked with. I don't know.
Well, look at the people that support that channel, though. You have AJ and you have Lufa and Doofa.
Well,
Figures.
AJ even called them out about that today. Because I was commenting back and forth with AJ on her post about it. I was like, I mean, that channel's been foul like that for a long time, but basically what it was a poll saying is the reason that Rachel's daughter has the medical issues that she has, Rachel's karma for supporting Natasha Cooper and Tiffany.
Jesus Christ. Ah, boy. Way too triggered, Chroma. Way too triggered.
Yeah,
You're
and her
way
daughter's
too.
never been on here.
Well, who's also been aiming at Tiffany a lot lately, though. Who's super, super mad at Tiffany for being over in Nikki's, AJ.
Well, doesn't that make you wonder? Because most all the little alts that come here, like Wendy and this Krama, they all have one thing in common: they fucking hate Tiffany. So, I mean, what do you think? It's not obvious who you are?
I just
Nobody
never
gives.
thought Wendy was AJ though, and I'm going to tell you why. Because AJ hates my guts so bad that I don't think she'd be able to sit there for months like that Wendy account did and
I
be
agree.
nice to me.
I agree.
AJ wouldn't have been able to control herself.
There's no way Wendy was AJ. I think it was CJ because Wendy
No, it was
disappeared.
not CJ.
No,
It was
because
Wendy's
that
CJ.
fat.
It
channel
was CJ.
recently commented, just like within the last few days, I seen them make a comment on somebody's post.
Yeah,
The
and they were
Wendy.
commenting after CJ, and CJ would never do that to us.
Hey,
No,
Poon.
Ever.
I'm telling you, CJ and I figured out how to make postmortem posts, and it was CJ. Trust me.
I know that's your theory.
I will use the spirit box to confirm it if I have to. CJ will she'll
I
corroborate my
hope she
story.
haunts you. I hope
I
she
hope so
haunts
too.
you.
It was CJ.
Mhm. Boy, she'd be tripping out right now.
Oh my
She
God,
was
wouldn't
still
she?
here.
Jesus.
Yeah, she was pretty mad at you, Scotty.
Oh, I know. But I mean, it was fun. Like, honestly, me and her had been fighting for years, but we never, like, doxed each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never. I don't know.
If I could have
She was.
brokered it, she would have been down for a live with you and her.
Yeah. Well,
She
we
would have.
used to get along a lot. Like, I was going through some old videos of mine, trying to find one, like one of the clips that Krama channel would use, so I could try to like have my content taken off their channel. And there was one where she was in there commenting, saying hi to me, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah. Ex Machina. Really, that's interesting. Seems to be a certain amount of damage limitation distancing themselves from the Krama True History channel.
well, do you guys remember when me and Nikki first started having issues? It was when I spoke up and said that channel was saying shit that was out of pocket, even if I didn't like the people it was talking about, that I still thought it was out of hand. Like,
Yeah.
you know, even though it was about like Tiffany and Natasha, I was like, still, yeah, I'm not friends with them, but what this channel is saying is disturbing. It's insane.
They said we deserve to die and
Yes.
all this stuff, and yeah, I don't know who Tony is. Okay, people keep saying it's this Tony character. I don't know who Tony is. Why would Tony care about the dynamics of my friendship with Milan?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't think it is. I
No.
honestly, I am more and more convinced that it's the same couple of people that comment on that channel faithfully.
Like Lufa.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, there's a lot of people that do comment on that channel faithfully. I have a list of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got a
Every
list.
time
It's
every
Lufa. They got Daphne's over there. Lufton's over there. Lufa. AJ, right?
Cole,
Cole the case.
Extinct
Tube, right?
Mhm.
Who else?
That's about it.
Lufa's been going around posting links to the Maricopa County Superior Court saying, look, Amy has all these records on her, blah, 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 and her family members sued her. There's an Amy Lovell that lives in Lake Havasu. I've never lived there. Never lived there.
Well,
and I guess she's like, people have confused me with her before too. And I wasn't even married to Chad in 2007 with these charges that Lufa's a fucking idiot. She is an idiot.
Yeah, I agree with Navigator. AJ wouldn't be saying all the gross kid stuff.
I agree.
I don't see AJ ever. And I mean, AJ, she's made posts about me, and it was like, damn, girl, calling me a hoe and all this crazy stuff. Like, when have I been a hoe? Like, I've been a bitch on wheels, but I've not been a hoe out here. Like, what are you talking? You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see AJ talking about children and stuff like that.
Oh, I do. I think she does. I think she does shit like that behind an alt. That's why she does these alts. I mean, look what she did on the Chroma Vault channel. You know, as long as her name's not attached to it, then she doesn't care. She's mentally disturbed. AJ is Scotty. I have never spoken to this girl a day in my life. And my name is in her mouth every single day. Tell me that's normal behavior.
It's my fault. It's my fault. She hates me. And that's why she hates Amy. It's my fault. Yeah.
I thought Nancy sponging for a few too. Aquabrat. I will say that that's one of my theories. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, I will say it could be because Nancy is one of those people that watches everybody. Like you know, Scotty. There's a handful of people here that watch everyone. Yeah. Nancy Spungen is one of them. Tiffany is another one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let you. Tiffany knows what's going on in this community. She watches everybody.
Oh, you're preaching in the choir.
I have to correct something so it's not held against me. And people are like, oh, did you hear what she said? I said, Chad and I were not married in 2007. We were married in 2006, but my last name was not Lovell in 2007, like Lufa's claiming under these court things.
Daria Sick World. She watches everybody. Daria.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the know.
Daria wouldn't talk about kids like that.
No, she wouldn't.
No.
I don't think any of those people would. But I do know there's people that watch everything that's going on here, and they're good people. You know, listen, you need to know what's going on. If you're not going to watch everything, you're doing yourself a disservice. But not everybody has the time to watch all these fucking lives.
I don't. I seriously don't.
Me neither.
People may think I do because I've been accused of it. I'm not out here 24/7. Like you guys said, when I'm done with a stream, I'm done. That's like when people will add me to these group chats and I've got Wyoming posting freaking freaky ass shit and flipping out and chats, and that's my off time. I don't want to have to deal with that shit in my off time.
You know what, Scotty? You need an Australian friend.
I
have an Australian friend, Iva. Now, right about now, 9 p.m. my time, right? It's 1 in the afternoon her time. It's her shift. She's on duty right now. So from the time I go to sleep until the time I wake up, I got Iva watching everything all you motherfuckers are doing. So I wake up and I get a full report.
She's so funny. Oh my gosh.
She cracks me up. It cracked me up even more when Nikki was like playing her video. And I'm like, why don't you scroll through some of them videos she's been making this past couple months? Because it's been about how crazy you sound.
Right. You were starting to think maybe Nikki really wasn't watching those videos, right? Maybe Nikki wasn't watching them.
I was
Nikki watches everything.
But
she watches it all.
She lacked off here. She missed Iva's.
No,
she wrote Iva off.
She just skipped through it.
She skipped through it. She wrote Iva off.
But I have noticed this. She may watch everything, but she only pays attention to the shit where her name's mentioned.
Exactly. She didn't want to know about nothing, not related to her. Absolutely.
When I first started going to her streams, when it'd be a slow news day for her, she would literally go into like comments, just random chats and comments people had left where she may have been mentioned. It could have been about her, sorta. You know what I mean? Like if it'd be about Robbie or about me,
right.
And it would say them or they, and she would like make it all about herself, and or she would find a comment that was actually about her. And she would do like a 5-hour fucking live stream over 2 or 3 comments and somebody's, on a post they made. And it's like, oh my gosh. I mean, we're all a little narcissistic to come out here and do this shit, but never in my fucking life have I been so narcissistic that rather than just talk about what the topic of the day was in this drama community, I have gone out to find comments people made about me. You know what I'm saying? And random accounts so that I could do a 5-hour fucking live stream talking about 6 or 7 comments that I had found.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, I knew you were going to do a live tonight, and I was going to go live tonight. I didn't know what to do because it's been so dead out here. It's been dry, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to do something, and I figured we would do a live tonight about Captain Kangaroo. We recently found out through a very innocuous post by AJ, like saying that he was dead.
No way.
AJ made a post saying, "I will miss you always, Captain Kangaroo. You always stuck up for me." And she reposted a post from Captain Kangaroo from 5 months ago. Now, this Captain Kangaroo, he's done several lives, Scotty, where he said that he was suffering from some kind of kidney and lung cancer.
Wow.
And that he didn't have long to live. I heard a few of his lives where I was the only one in there, and AJ was nowhere to be found. But he was crying and saying on a live that he was dying.
Aw.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't
a very nice person. Let's just be
he
honest.
wasn't very
He
nice.
was not
and Amy,
very nice.
Amy, to be truthful, I did tell you that I thought that he was just out of beer and cigarettes, and that's why he was crying.
Yeah.
I thought he was just out of beer and cigarettes, and he was just being grumpy.
This is how I look at a lot of this stuff, is that if you want to go and have a back and forth with somebody, have a back and forth with them. But when it's gone on for past 2 years nonstop and it's gone on longer than that, there's an issue there.
But the thing is, Amy, you're a son of a bitch, and that fucking Granny Fanny, he's a fucking pedophile and a fucking bastard. I hate his fucking guts, Amy. I hate his fucking guts. Don't you get it, bitch? He was just so funny, Scotty. He was the best.
I feel sorry for him in a way, though.
Die-hard AJ fan, like.
Well, she was
He was
eating.
ride or die AJ, and AJ shit all over him. Shit all over him.
Yeah.
I guarantee you she never even sent him a fucking naked picture of herself.
Oh my God.
Nothing. Zero. He got nothing. Do you know how far that would have went, AJ? Poor Gus sitting there in Australia. We need the piano music, Amy. This is terrible.
You know, them mentioning like how many people we've lost this year. I swear to you, there's a part on Nikki's stream from, I think it's last night, where she's arguing back at Jessica because Jessica had argued with her on her stream, I guess, that Jessica had lost more people in a shorter amount of time in her family and had been over their wills in their estates of 11 people in a year. And she knew Nikki was lying about the estate fucking shit. And
That's
I'm
a lie.
like,
Jessica's not over any estate. She's a liar. That's another one of her big ass fucking lies, Scotty. She told us how she had an estate from one of her grandmas that passed away.
Yeah.
And
I
that she
remember
had a personal lawyer and all of this. Come to find out, it was all a lie. It was all a lie.
yes, because I mean, this is what it became. Something you're going to argue about over a Krama fucking beef. Corpse wars is a very good term for it, Navigator. That's what it came off as. And that's why I wanted to clear up at the beginning of my stream. Nikki kept saying I had searched up her mom's obituary and had shared. No, the fuck I didn't. You guys remember when I made that post with the screenshot? After Nikki had went live and plastered her mom's obituary up on her screen for an hour or two when that Dave guy kept sharing it.
Yep.
And I went to the website to look because she was accusing Wyoming of finding it or whatever and giving it to that Dave guy. I knew that wasn't true. I knew it was because Nikki kept putting it on her screen because you could see the behind of her background in the thumbnail that dude had used of it.
He used her stream.
Right. So because she had put it up there, the whole thing, that's the only way I even knew her mom's name. So I punched that in Google, looked it up, and it took me to that website, and it said it was a private obituary, and it was the owner of it, and the only way to get access to it was to contact a Darling Nikki, which is her channel name. Okay. That was odd to me. I'm not going to lie. It was odd to me that you would use your YouTube drama channel name on your mother's, but whatever. That I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Do you? But that's why I wanted to bring that up at the beginning of this. Don't involve me in this corpse war that you two have going on. I did not share anyone's mother's obituary.
You don't think that you're going crazy, because when I first met Nikki 7 years ago, she was doing the same thing. I went to one of her lives, and 7 years ago, Scotty, and she's sitting there on her live after she was on a live with making Limonade. They were at a war with Critical K. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Cromwell War, doxing, everything you can imagine. She goes live with Limonade, and then she tells everyone she's going to go live on her channel right after Limonade stream, and she starts showing pictures of her kids. And I showed up into her live. I was there, and I'm like, Nikki, you should not do this.
Yeah.
Now, Nikki has told this story 100 times over and over, that the first time she ever met me, I went into one of her lives, and she was showing pictures of her children, and I told her not to do that. And at first she thought, like, what is this motherfucker doing? I was like, is he going to show pictures of my kids somewhere? I'll fucking kill him. If you felt that way, why do you continue to do it?
Well,
why do you
Peter said
continue to
earlier,
show pictures of your family members here on 7 years after you told me that you would kill me if I ever reproduced those pictures? Why do you continue to show those pictures?
she was doing it again last night, Peter said. Showing pictures of her kids.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Nikki?
I mean,
why would you
and
do
then
that?
when she'll use it as a weapon against like me or this person or that person. And I'm thinking, I didn't have your family's pictures to share with anyone, Nikki. What are you talking about? Like, stop. I've done a lot of fucked up shit out here. I have never shared somebody's obituary, and I never would, because I've had it done to me with my parents, both of my parents. Okay. I had someone do a eulogy of my mom's obituary. So I'm not going to do that to someone else. What I did was prove that if anyone had gotten access to what she was showing on her fucking screen, it had to have been through her. It didn't show any information of her mother's. It was a little screenshot cropped that all it said was, this account belongs to Darling Nikki. You know what I mean?
Like, why would you do that under your YouTube name? Why would you tag your YouTube name?
I know. That was odd to me. But, that's what I'm saying, Navigator. Like, it's just, and then wants to, like, especially the fact that channel, that Dave guy, posts the stuff that he posts of the pictures and the this and the that of the kids, and there's no fucking way I would just keep putting pictures of my family members up.
Why isn't she striking this channel?
I don't know.
Or going to her police and because Canada has way different laws than we do.
And then she'll argue, oh, I can show my family if I want to in a perfect world, but not in a fucking drama world. I mean,
I bet her kids don't even know that she's doing that.
I don't know. It's playing with fire. And
I mean, her daughter already had a stalker once. Like, already had a stalker. You would think that she wouldn't be putting their pictures out.
Yeah.
That's not protecting your kid.
No, especially when there are people that are so good at like taking one of these images and reverse image searching it. And then, I mean, have you guys seen that one chick? I think she's on TikTok that people will challenge her to find out who they are. And like they'll have an account that has nothing on it but maybe you know, an odd comment here and there, or a picture of nothing, like inside their house. They will find exactly where they are based off hints, cues that they find and what they can find on that profile. And I mean, this chick went right to the dude's house and then found the dad and the grandparents and everything. I was like, what the fuck? You know, she's just playing with fire.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have a lot of time on their hands, I guess.
She's crazy. They're all crazy.
But I mean, she knows.
Sorry, I was just telling Alex what kind of vape I was vaping on. Yeah, Alex, I got a billet box. I got a Wicked RBA. It's great. 0.34 coil. It's beautiful. 7030 VG.
You know, I am kind of curious where Jess K got that story about Navigator peeing on a couch, because I had never in my life heard that about
Me neither. Where is
And no one's ever heard it. She makes stuff up as she goes. She makes stories up in her mind as she goes.
I heard the Navigator live with Navigator. It sounded like she might have had a couple of after dinner aperitifs. You know what I mean? She
Yeah.
sounded like she was a little, you know, feeling her
Yeah,
grooving.
she
But I never
feel-
heard her.
She never mentioned anything about peeing on her couch in that stream, though.
Well, it was
I
probably
missed
Jessica
everything.
who drank a box of wine and pissed all over herself on the couch.
That's got to be something that's happened to her or someone she knows. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, she doesn't have a whole bunch of friends. They all hate her guts now, so.
All her friends hate her, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
You mean in real life?
In real life. She fights with everybody.
I can see that, because she straight turned on me because I gave her my honest opinion as like one grown up to another grown up, one mom to another supposed mom. Okay. And as someone who has had their children used as content by fucking people out here in a very disgusting manner, I wish motherfucking people had thought my kids weren't real. And the more that she would bitch about, oh, they think my kid's not real, the more it would piss me off, kind of. Because I'm like, there's so much worse things that could happen than that. Why are you complaining? You know?
Really? I would love that.
I do have a fact. And this fact is Nikki is taller than Jessica.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
She's a little roly-poly.
Yeah, just like 4 foot. Jessica's like 4'9", right?
She's shorter than
Is she
Jessica.
like 4'9"?
She's shorter than Nikki.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. I could literally just grab them both by the top of their heads, one in each hand, and hold them away from me. And they could punch until they were completely wore out. And they could never even make contact. And I
Amy,
am
do you
only
remember
5
when
foot 8
Jessica
inches
was?
tall. Okay?
Sinister needs to make a video on that.
Yes.
Amy, do you remember when Jess was telling us that she wanted to do like a bunch of series on YouTube and go live and, you know, cam up and everything? And I was telling her, Jess, you know, look, the people in this community, they're gonna rip you to shreds. You know that. And she never did it. She wanted it
She
so
did
badly.
do it. She did to a point. She did her series on me. On
But she
me.
wanted to cam up.
And
Remember,
you
she wanted like
and Nikki.
right. Everyone, she did it without camming up. I agree. Yeah, she did a great job.
Mhm.
You know, I
She
do
did
remember
cam up. Do you
when,
remember when she did that live in her car? That's where we got those
Yes,
screenshots from that live where
yeah.
I shit you guys not. We zoomed in on her live. She did from her car. She literally had dried boogers around her nostril.
Yeah, boogers,
No.
and her teeth look like a row of urinals at
Yeah,
Shea
those
Stadium.
teeth in these videos are not her teeth. They're not
Big
her
giant
teeth.
space chiclets.
Yes,
She
Daria,
got a
you
full
haven't heard
makeover,
the
Amy.
new. Listen, do you want to tell Daria the new navigator story, the new navigator lore that Jess K came out with the other night about the box of wine and the couch? She hasn't heard it.
Oh, so our navigator, drank a whole box of wine and peed on her couch, and she had to get rid of it. Well, Joe came in and he bought the couch or got the couch, one of the two.
Yeah, she passed out drunk on her couch after drinking a box or two of wine and laid there overnight and peed all over it and couldn't get the pee stain
And I
off.
bought
So she sold him the couch and bought her a new one. Mm-hmm.
she put it on Marketplace. I found it right away. I was stalking Navigator, and I saw her post the couch. I bought $bucks. Said it had a cat piss stain on it. Liar. I bought the couch.
You know, I remember when I first started watching any of this shit, Limonade and Robbie dancing, and she was trying to like sexy dance on a chair, like do a chair dance, and like fell
And her
out of the
cooter-
chair and showed her
Her
cooter.
cooter slipped out.
Yes.
Yeah. Limonade actually showed her vajayjay live on YouTube.
I remember the night that happened. And when
Really?
yes, because I think Brutally Lauren had shared the link in her Discord, and I was like, I clicked on it and I'm watching, and like then she went and passed out, and everyone was like tripping out, like, oh, we should call for like a welfare check. And I'm like, what the
Right.
fuck am I watching? Like,
What?
what is this shit? And I just like never really went back over there because I was like, this is too weird for me. You know?
Scotty, when I tell you in 2019 and 2020, the amount of time I spent watching Making Limonade from 2 a.m. until like 6 a.m, her channel was the most fucked up YouTube channel I ever saw in my entire life. It was insane. Amy used to ask me, why do you watch her? And I'm like, I can't stop, Amy. I can't.
Well, I remember when Robbie went on Lauren's and like talked about his recovery story. That was when Lauren decided she was, going to pretend that she wasn't high as a kite every day of her fucking life and wasn't making videos, filming dead bodies of people that had OD'd in her garage being carried out by the coroner. I mean, that was that when she did that, that was when I instantly had an issue with her. Because at the end of the fucking day, that's someone's child. And you are making it content on your fucking YouTube channel. Probably before the parents have even been notified that their child is gone. And you're filming the girl's body being carried out. Like, that's tacky.
What channel was this?
Brutally Lauren.
Are you serious?
I
How the hell
swear
did
to
she
God.
get this? How did she get this footage?
The girl died in her garage, overdosed on heroin in her garage. It was her husband's cousin's girlfriend who was maybe 19 or 20 years old. And the girl died in their garage that they had been letting them crash in. Okay.
And she's filming with her phone.
And she filmed them
Wild.
carrying this kid's body out of the garage in a body bag, putting it on the gurney and taking it off. And it's sitting there talking about how she didn't really know the girl, but her little girl had gotten close to her and really liked her. And so she was upset about it. But this is why it's so important to stick with your recovery. Like, it just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah. Might be
You
a
know?
little too soon to be doing YouTube lives if your life is revolved around people ODing within your sphere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If people are ODing within your own home, like your home atmosphere, maybe YouTube live streaming isn't for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some people
I'm
don't
gonna
give a
jump
shit.
down. My daughter's almost here. So
Okay.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Amy.
I
Bye.
mean, you guys, I witnessed it with my own eyes, and I have no fucking reason to lie about it. And there's a lot of other people. This was back before she lost her very first channel. I remember the day she lost her first channel because she got hacked by some people, and they put JB Gunner's penis up as her thumbnail and went live, and then was instantly flagging her. Yeah.
Oh man, it seems like she just gets involved with people who are a little too crazy, a
Mm-hmm.
little too nutty.
Well, that's because she
Trying to get that street cred, right?
exactly. Because Lauren's known everybody for at least 5 years. You didn't know? Uh-huh. She's known everybody for 5 years.
Yeah, I know the type.
Oh, I knew them before you did. I'm like, drive me
Okay,
nuts.
whatever. I've been
Yeah.
on the internet since 1995, bitch. Okay, but got you beat. I'm an OG of the OG community. Get out of here.
What story? Let me look up, Daria. That story is a whole thing. I won't even speak on it. You crazy. What are you doing in there, Cricket? I think my little kitten is losing her mind. Rachel.
Well, Daria, why don't you come up and tell me one day? Tell me all about it. I want to know all the bullshit.
Daria, is that the snail trail story? Uh-oh.
Oh, I've heard this.
Snail trail.
Oh, I've heard this one.
Oh, tell me.
The snail trail story?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Was it brutally Lauren, right?
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah. Left a little bit of a mark somewhere? Yeah. Did she leave a mark somewhere?
I don't know. That's what I'm... Oh, she said nope. Come on, Daria, spill the beans.
What are we dealing with here, Daria? So it wasn't Lauren. Wow.
Hang on a second. Can you talk for a minute while I...
Yeah,
go grab
absolutely.
my shit? Okay.
So who was it? Who was it, Rachel? Who is the snail trail? You ladies out here got some fucked up stories. You women and your drama never cease to amaze me. I can't believe some of the shit you people have gotten into. It's the craziest shit ever, really.
Uh-oh. What am I seeing here?
Lemons and limes. Daria can't even type it. She doesn't even know if it's true. That Daria, I remember Robbie telling this story. I just can't remember who it's about. I remember this story. Why do I remember this?
Why are they putting... Is it limonade?
It must be limonade. Yeah, it has to be limonade.
So
Robbie was talking about her the other night about all kinds of crazy shit with her. The Robbie and Limonade stories get really deep. Limonade's nuts. You know that, right, Scotty? She's a free spirit. She's very free spirited.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Limonade. Rachel said it was Limonade.
Mm-hmm. I can read emojis sometimes, guys.
Yeah. I'm telling you, when Limonade was here, it was like it was very rich, a rich environment for making fun of people. She's nuts.
I remember she was always flirting with the guys from RDA.
Yeah, she was.
Mm-hmm.
She did. And Misery.
Mm-hmm.
And all the guys that, chased Misery.
And she'd use that sultry little
yes
sex kitten voice all the time.
Her ASMR voice. Her voice
Mhm.
like this. Hi, fellas. It's me, Jamie, making lemonade. And they would get all these crazy fucking spurgs at 2 a.m. that would want to fuck the shit out of her. And these dudes that would come on at 2 a.m. and just get like all horned up over lemonade. And she'd be out there on her lives. Hi, guys. Hi.
Mhm.
How are you? These fucking kids would come in here and they'd be like, let's see a naked picture of you, baby. Yeah. She
I
needs to
remember
come back.
Marie. You know Marie from Marie Zappizi?
Yes, I do know her. Yes.
She had American Dream send me and Josh X her tit pics to prove to
no.
us that she was not a liberal.
Liberal? What does showing your tits have to do with being a liberal?
No fucking clue, and I don't know why my name was even included in this.
Why were you included in this?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that one morning I woke up and instead of dick pics from Dream, I had a picture of Marie topless.
Topless, Marie.
Yes.
Now, do you still have that picture in your possession?
No, listen.
If you do, I'd like to review it just for the purpose of YouTube. Listen, Scotty, I can't go through this without being accurate 100% of the time. And if I don't see this picture, how can I possibly, portray myself as a accurate drama fucking person here in this community? If you have it, feel free to share it anytime you want in the future.
Okay.
Yes, Marie was with Winkler, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes. And
Marie used to come up here on my panel.
Yeah, Marie is, not was.
Mhm.
She's off the hook.
Mm-hmm. Well, she and I got into an argument one of the last times that I spoke to her because there was this whole incident, right? Because sharing anything like that with American Dream is a bad idea.
Right.
Right. So Dream was in a hotel room one night with his full Indian headdress on and his Wonder Woman costume, superhero costume. Right. And Winkler came up on panel and they were talking about Marie. And Marie and Winkler had just gotten back together, right? Mm-hmm. And Dream was like, well, yeah, I've seen her boobs. She had me send her boob pic to Scotty and Josh X. And
why would she have him send you her boob pic?
I think it might have been an excuse to send it to Dream.
Okay, right.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. She wanted to make sure it got to Dream.
Right. So, okay. I don't even know why I was included in this. I don't know, but they included me. I was part of the gang, I guess. I don't know. But I know that she's not liberal. Because she showed me her boobs. I guess that's what it takes.
Right. To prove you're not liberal. Show those boobs.
Yes. So anyway, Dream starts relaying this story to Winkler on the panel, and Winkler's like, no, she didn't. You don't have a picture of her boobs. And Dream's like, the F I don't. Yes, I do. Opens up his phone, pulls up the picture, puts it to the screen for the whole entire world to see.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Right.
And he's like, right there. There's the proof. Right. And Winkler like turns like 5 shades of fucking pale. Yep, that's her. It's her. It's over.
He recognized them.
Yes. Those are her breasts. I've made love to her numerous times.
Really?
And I know what those are her breasts.
Oh my God. So they actually met in real life, Winkler and her. They were like a real life couple.
Yes.
Oh God. I really never knew that.
More than once. I'm pretty sure he went over there once to visit her and then came back and they broke up and he got with Tiffany Marie, not the one who just lost her son, but the other one.
Right.
And
yes.
He moved in with her and then they broke up and he got back with Marie and went back to England.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
Wow, what a player. What a
Yeah.
player.
and he even tried to get with TT, and I've got a clip of that, and it's fucking the most awesome fucking clip ever. I'll have to find it later and send it to you.
Truthfully, Trish.
No, TT Table Talks.
Oh,
They-
okay.
Yeah. She was gonna have him fly down and let him use her spare room and all that. So anyway,
Winkler, what are you packing, brother? What is this dude packing? What does he look like? How's he getting all these women?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Once I heard that he pooped the bed all over her, I was like,
Oh, no.
mhm.
Oh, Winkler.
Yeah, I do have Josh X's new channel link. I've seen him live a few times, but it was full of people that I don't get along with too well at the time. So I went in once and Brutal came in there and started on a bunch of different accounts, like his troll accounts, running his mouth. And so I just left because it was real early in the morning and I wasn't trying to deal with it. Like pretending to be spooky girl and all this crazy shit. But I adore Josh. Josh is my buddy. We
So
almost
he's live. He's live right now.
Is he? I might
Yeah.
go say hi. We had to stay on a live with Dream one night for like 12 hours. No, because we were convinced that he was Dream. If we wouldn't have stayed on stream with him and kept him distracted, he probably would have committed a crime against the girl in the room next to him.
Oh, really?
And that's where the apex predator shit, then that whole name came from.
I do know. He made that up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was in apex predator mode, stalking the bitch in the room next door. Like he put his lighter out on the banister, Joe, because she had asked him to use it earlier in the night, and he was going to wait for her to come out and go to use his lighter and try to snag her to come back into his room. And we're thinking, okay, that's a crime. We're about to witness a crime.
Right.
So, I mean, it was hilarious. You'd have been there. But
He looks like he used to really work out a lot, but I know,
Dream?
I
Yeah.
know, I know
Mhm.
now he takes he's trying to get off of Kratom. I don't
he
know
took
if he's,
kratom for years, 4 Locos to the brain.
yeah.
He's been very open about how he took steroids.
Yes. And
Mhm.
he does display all the, physical characteristics of someone who took steroids
Mhm.
and stopped abruptly. I hope he finds his way. He seems like a good guy on the inside. He just is, he's very wrapped up in this YouTube stuff that he does.
Persona.
Yeah,
Yeah.
persona. It's bizarre.
Like
But,
Mike, that's his name. And I love Mike. Mike's my friend. When we talk off of here, he's a totally different person. But then when he gets drunk, he can be really fucking stupid.
Did you?
And
Did,
it makes
did
it really
you?
hard to be a friend to him in real life sometimes.
Did you
because-
report his channel recently and get it taken down?
Who?
Like, Dream.
No, that's him acting.
I remember I did a live where I was saying someone told me that you terminated one of Dream's channels, and I said, "Wait a minute, Scotty baby, why'd you do that? I'm calling the police." I think someone said in the chat that you had terminated one of his channels. I said, "Scotty baby, no, why would you do that to poor Dream?" That's it. I'm calling the police, Amy, and I dialed the phone number.
Machete, what? What's the problem?
Oh, Machete's mad.
Yeah.
She doesn't like that I'm here with you, Scotty. Machete's very triggered at this.
Wow.
This is not a good thing for Machete to witness. Me and you talking and laughing. Machete, what's wrong, baby? Machete, come to me. You could talk to me, baby Jojo. You need to give a fuck. Don't say that, Machete. You supported
is what
Scotty for 4 years. Don't throw it away.
Yeah. I mean, and what did you support me through? Me making my own decisions about shit. So it might be, but I took everybody's wrenches because I had numerous people asking me to take their wrench. So I just took everyone's and started over when I started to stream and started handing them back.
There you go. So that's
So
what happened. Machete came in and saw she wasn't wrenched, and immediately she got triggered.
maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's mad because you're here and she doesn't support you, which I don't understand. The fact that you would get upset with me because I agree with him about Jess K being an issue for lying about a whole ass child is ridiculous to me. But it's whatever.
Well, I would be devastated, first of all, if an alt was angry with me. If a sock account.
But I mean, Machete has supported me for years, like even in our old community for years. And you would think after seeing all the shit that I've went through out here, that at this point, she might trust my
judgment
a little bit more. But it's whatever,
Yeah.
In fact, she's even been making posts toward me saying that she's going to be over supporting AJ because she can't get down with decisions I'm making.
Oh,
That's
boy.
making it pretty clear to me that you've already made a choice, Machete.
That's funny, Machete, because Amy still does lives with me every time we go live. And I've done lives with Tiffany, Scotty. I've done lives with Robbie. I wonder why that is. You can't take it with Scotty doing a live with me. And all you are is just a subscriber. You're not even her co-host.
Yeah, Navigator, no worries. Well, I mean, I don't talk to Navigator off of here. I mean, like a couple of emails over the years. Because here's the thing. I don't want to ever know who she is, like her real identity. I don't want me to be the reason it would ever get leaked and she would get doxxed. I would feel horrible if that happened. I would never do that intentionally, but you know how stuff goes down. If someone, you go to put up a screen and there's an email from that person and it has their name on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that I would have done it. And I just, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yep. I've had it happen.
Yeah. I mean, look what happened when Space Monster came on my fucking panel and.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
So now you like Space Monster, huh? Well, fuck you.
I felt bad for her because she got so much blowback over that. But I'm like, well, honey, it did have their literal names.
That's what happens out here. Look, you don't think I knew what happened behind the scenes when you first came on my panel? Come on. Yeah. I know what goes on out here. Let's see. Joe has been on before. Yeah. That's right. Amy never had a problem with me coming here or you coming on my panel. It's everybody else that has the problem. It's all the other people that, they're like, oh my God, how could you? You traitor. Wait, are you nuts? This is a fucking video sharing platform.
Well, I was answering this comment, Navigator, is what I was like, well, honestly, Navigator, I was telling you about, like, I can't really talk to her off here, Yeah, we definitely don't email. But I mean, like the first time I ever came on your panel, when Amy flipped 9 kinds of shit on me and everyone in your chat was like,
yeah, they were all mean to you.
Yeah.
They all didn't like you.
I was just like calm and collected, and there's not a lot of people who could do something like that, knowing that everyone in the chat is going to be coming at them and, people are going to be upset. And you let that happen on your panel, even though you knew you were going to get fucking.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
I loved it to happen. I loved it. The first time you came on my panel, I was like, all right, here we go. This is going to set the spark. Everybody who can't handle it is going to speak up, you know.
Mhm.
And that's exactly what happened. Now, I don't take joy in that, but I do find it funny.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it didn't bother me. If I let stuff like that bother me, I'd have quit this shit a long time ago.
Like people
You
get
know?
so furious just because someone's not wanting to kill the other person. That I always found it interesting. I found it funny, and they turn on you right away. You know,
Mhm.
turn on you.
Well, at the end of the day, her issues were more that I was supporting Nikki. It wasn't that I had betrayed her the way Nikki had. It was because Amy and I weren't friends. You know what I mean? Like, we had been cool, but we had never been friends. Nikki and her had been friends.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, the reason I started like taking up for Nikki is because like literally everybody was coming down on her. And I felt bad for the bitch, you know?
Right.
Like,
Right.
I was like, this fucking lady's getting it from all sides, you know? And
Yeah.
that's one of my weaknesses is I do that. I will try to see like the good in someone and try to think, well, maybe they're the victim here, or maybe they're being judged harshly or unfairly. And I need to stop doing that. I need to just sit back and listen a little bit longer before I put my fucking 2 cents in on shit.
Believe me, there's going to be a night where Nikki will be live at 3 a.m. my time, and I'm just going to be awake that day, and I will go I would go up on her panel, no problem. It will happen one day. I don't know when, but it's going to eventually happen.
What cracks me up is when she'll be sitting there calling for one of us to come on panel, and it's like 5 o'clock in the fucking morning where we
Right.
live.
I'm getting up for work, and she's paddled up. I'm fucking having my second cup of coffee, and this bitch is all wound up. I know what you mean.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, I was unconscious at that time. And
Right.
I don't sit and listen to you try to find a clip for 4 hours. And then when you finally find a clip, it isn't the one you were looking for. But here, let's go ahead and listen to this because you can make a point about this clip too. Oh, but wait, you've got to edit it first. Okay, well, that's going to take another 30, 45. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I can't do it either. Like I just recently, like 2 months ago, I got the Opera browser, and you could put Nikki's line, YouTube in there. You'll get no commercials, none. So finally, if I want to, I could watch her lives, but I haven't been able. Her live last night was 5 hours.
Yeah, I can't do that.
5 hours. Come on.
I don't, especially when it's so. I'm just not buying the tough girl act. Lady, I was friends with you. I know better. Okay? I know
Your
you're not
live
hard.
tonight was 3 hours. It's been nonstop 3 hours of nonstop fucking, drama. No breaks. No, oh my God, I can't find this. Where is this? Where is that? No, there's been 3 hours of talking.
Yeah.
I'll stay tuned, but if you're sitting there looking for clips and talking about your fucking cats and your ass and your friggin' kitchen, your cabinets and all this other shit, I'm done. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah. Oh, and I can't when she starts eating that fucking cheesecake, man. That's one of my pet peeves. I cannot handle listening to people chew.
Yeah, eating,
and
like
talk
especially
with their mouth
cheesecake.
full.
Christ's sake, cheesecake, for Christ's sake. Sounds like a cow pulling his foot out of the mud. It's disgusting.
Even when I was her friend, I'd be like, please don't do that. Okay? I mean, I understand you say that you do it to annoy Tiffany, okay? But you're annoying other people like me. And we're supposed to be cool.
That's right. That's just
please
mean.
Stop. you know?
If I knew you didn't like the sound of me chomping on food, I wouldn't do it when I was talking to you.
Right.
I'd refrain. It is disgusting, Rachel.
I appreciate that, Larry. You know? And it's not like I have ever hidden who the fuck I am, you know? I don't do well with someone who can sit there and lie and gaslight right to my fucking face. I don't. Like, I don't. I'm a lot of fucking things, Joe, but I'm not a fucking liar. Like, I don't sit and practice lies and keep them going and festering for years like that. That's way too much work for my lazy ass.
I agree.
You know?
Where's Money Mike?
I don't know.
Has he been around lately?
I haven't live streamed in a long time. He was at one of my last couple of streams before this because I know he donated to me.
He's been around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where Money
Because
Mike?
he donated $3 instead of $2, and we were laughing about it because he always donates $2.
Right.
Even if he'll do it 10 times during one of my streams, it's always $2 at a time.
He'll keep doing $2.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's preset in his settings. So you just click go ahead.
Yeah. Bless his heart. I like him. He's always got the jokes. I miss Mike.
Well, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun in the coming months.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think you're cool. And I mean, it took us a minute to, get to where we are now. And I don't have any issues with you like other people do.
Yeah. When you will, when someone else will create some crazy drama.
Yeah. But honestly, I'll probably just email and be like, what the fuck is this?
It'll be settled. Exactly.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Well, you can try, bitches. Go ahead and try.
Because I'm a very upfront type of bitch. I don't that's what aggravated me about Nikki is I would go to her, Joe, and ask her, is there a problem? And she'd be like, no, I was talking about Ing. And I'm like, okay. All right. Yeah. Well,
let them keep trying.
Right.
Keep on coming, bitches.
Yeah, but I've been going I never go this long, but like you said, it's been a good stream.
Yeah, it has. I had a lot of fun.
Like I haven't been able to come out and do a stream like where I just could have a good time in a minute without, and it still became drama, which I knew it would, but fuck it, man. Hate me if you guys need to hate me, but I'm not doing anything nefarious by stating my honest opinion on shit. Yeah. And trust me, here in a couple months, when everything falls down in that house of cards that people are building over there, you'll see that I was right about this shit too. And you'll be back and you'll be like, I'm sorry, Scotty. And I'll say, that's okay. And things will go back to normal.
These people will eventually realize that it's more fun to laugh at this shit than it is to, get angry and try to cause people havoc in their real life. It's a lot more fun just to laugh at people's craziness, no matter who you think is the right person.
Yep. And then my redneck comes out and I scream and threaten to go beat someone.
That's right. That's right.
Those are just moments when you're like, okay, Scotty must, she's having a moment. Let's just step back. She'll be fine.
Hey, it creates a lot of drama when you threaten to go murder people. I'm
still, like Larry said earlier, I'm still waiting on the feds to knock on my door.
Listen, if I did a show with you every night, that crazy intro I play, that would have you telling Natasha Cooper you were going to murder her and her whole family. Instead, I got Amy saying, "And now you're acting like a princess, lying about me, you bitch." Could have been you, Scotty.
I know, could have been. That's me. I'm always a day late and a dollar.
That's right. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That's right. Listen, thanks for having me, Scotty. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming up.
It's been a
thanks,
blast.
Amy.
All right.
All right, guys. I think we started enough fucking little fires for the night, right? And everybody, pray that Little Punch has a good day today, and he gets lots of lovins from his little monkey friends. Bless his little heart. That broke my heart. Oh my God. I almost couldn't take it. See, what should we listen to? This is a good one. Tony White Cricket has the zoomies. She's been fucking shit up the whole time I've been live. It's gonna be hell when I get off here. I have to check out what all she's fucked up.